Hello, Matt, Jess and Dave here, just to give you a little update on a few exciting things happening very soon.
That's right. We're looking at the rest of the year thinking, let's go to some new places, but we can only go there if we know that an audience will turn up. So wherever you are in the world, you can sign up to our mailing list. There's a link in our link tree on the Do Go On Instagram. Basically, you fill out your email and where in the world you would see us, and we'll only email you once we're going there. No spam, nothing like that. It's just, for example, you live in Tokyo, we'll let you know when we're doing a show in Tokyo. Please tell us about that. We'd love to go to Tokyo.
Oh man, it would be a dream to go to Tokyo. But we are doing some live shows in Melbourne and Adelaide coming up.
We're doing 3 shows at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival in 2026. This is March 29. There's April 5 is not on. Sorry, that's Easter. We're not doing that. April 12 and April 19. You can get a ticket to each of the shows or a season pass, and it's very much discounted because you only have to pay the ticket fee once.
I tell you what, this is not going to help the rumours that one of us is the Easter Bunny.
We're going to have to delete that.
Yeah.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
I'm also doing a Who Knew with Matt Stewart live at the Adelaide Fringe on March the 7th. And me and Surenjai Amana, friend of the show, are doing a run of our new material show, which I think is called Surenjai Amana and Matt Stewart Present Surenjai Amana and Matt Stewart, something like that. And it's on at the Rhino Room in Adelaide, March 3rd to 9th, and Melbourne International Comedy Festival, April 7th to 19th at the Coopers Inn. Cannot wait. Pumped up. But yeah, get onto the mailing list.
Get onto the mailing list, or if you want to get tickets to any of the shows we just mentioned, this, like I said, it's 2026. Go to dogoonpod.com, click on live shows, and we will see you very soon.
That new thing? Yeah, we've got it. The Drop by GNC, bringing you all the newness that matters. Handpicked by the pros who actually know what's up and what's proven to work. We keep you on top of the trends and dialed into what's next. Whether you're crushing it at the gym, leveling up your game, or thriving every day, The Drop by GNC is where the latest solutions in health and wellness land first. Non-stop innovation and fresh finds daily. Explore what's new and what's next on The Drop by GNC.
Big news! Wayfair's tax refund sale is on now. Right now through March 2nd, you can score up to 70% off furniture, decor, appliances, rugs, and more. With fast and easy shipping straight to your door. Plus, amazing flash deals. Shop Wayfair's tax refund sale now to make the most of your refund with huge savings through March 2nd at wayfair.com.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Do Go On. My name is Dave Warnocky, and as always, I'm here with Matt Stewart and Jess Perkins.
Hello, how
Bloody
you
good to
doing?
see you.
Bloody good to see you,
Bloody
mate.
good to
Oh,
see
thank
you,
you for it
mate.
there, pal. Thank you very much.
it.
We're all
Yeah.
shaking hands. We're doing a bit of a ridgididge,
Ridgy-didge,
fist bump,
air bump.
air bump. Good to air. Good to
Well,
bump.
and I mean, in this world, people don't know. Maybe we're sitting right on top of each other. They don't know we're sitting at either end of a long, stately desk.
Yeah, you guys are like my my really wealthy but miserable in your marriage dads.
Yes.
And I'm stuck in the middle of the really long dining table like, oh, I wish we could just get along.
Dining table's what I meant. I don't know why I said desk.
There's a dining table.
You know, it's the same scene, only the two dads are either side of a long desk.
Yeah.
Both with a typewriter.
Yeah, they're just doing their work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice.
It's quite nice. They love to they do their own thing, but in the
Yes.
same space.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
nice.
They can still see each other. They can
Yeah.
still, every now and then, show a loving glance.
Yes. Check in.
Yeah.
I'm going to go grab a cup of tea. Would you like one? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm so close to being done with the Pitsky report.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's great to hear. It's been really troubling you. Stuff
yeah,
like that.
it really has.
And I'm in the middle going, God, I wish everyone would just get along.
And we've probably got a butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just say, Jeeves will tuck you in. Won't you, Jeeves?
Right along, little girl, forget your name.
They love each other. They don't love me.
No. Because you keep trying to create drama, saying that there's trouble. There's no trouble.
We just like to work.
These Pitsky reports are on themselves.
Oh, my dads.
Hey, Jess, what is this show that we're doing right now? Can you remind me and the audience?
This show is like a family, a slightly dysfunctional one.
So you keep saying we all love each other. It's fine. We're fine.
Well, one of the three of us researches a topic usually suggested to us by our fabulous listeners. They go away, they research it, they live in it, they bask in it, and they bring it back to the other two, tell us all about it with about a year 9, maybe year 10 level report.
That's right.
It's Dave's turn this week
So
to...
Matt's used to trying to report on Pitsky. We're like, we've heard it, mate.
We've heard it. Stop writing the
almost
Pitsky
finished the
report.
Pitsky report.
It's Dave's turn this week, and we always get onto the topic with a question. David, do you have a question?
Yes, I do. And that question is, on the 21st of August, 1959, what became the 50th state of the United States of America?
Missouri, Hawaii.
Which one are you looking
Hawaii.
at? It is Hawaii.
Nice.
Which one was Missouri? Because that's the one that came in later. Is that the one that came in? I think it came in as a slave state at the same time as one of the northern states came in as a free state.
Here we go. I'm detecting a tone of Bill Bryson here. Would that be correct?
No, it's just that was a question of trivia thing I did like a few days ago. And you see how much of that info I retain?
Stays in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Worth
of it.
At your age, they say doing those kind of puzzles and things is really
That's
good
right.
for you.
Yeah. I read that in a trivia thing. I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, okay. I'm looking up list of US states in order of statehood. Hawaii 50, Alaska 49, Arizona 48. We've got to keep going quite a bit back. What were you saying?
Missouri.
Missouri, of course. 24.
24. Who did it come in with? It's so fun if it's just a full nonsense fact.
Yeah.
It was a dream I was having.
Yeah.
Where I kept getting the answers right. But it turned out, there was all nonsense that I'd made up in my brain.
And you're still getting it wrong.
Yeah. No, I was nailing
Oh,
it.
okay. That's good.
Well, 80%.
Yeah. That's nailing it.
Yeah.
It just says admitted 1821. Maine was 1820 and Arkansas 1836. So
Okay, so
You don't
it
have
was
to-
a nonsense fact.
You don't have to Google it to now in 20 minutes' time say, Nebraska is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, or AJ can edit that out and then it will not be annoyed. Because I fear for the annoyed, the listeners who are the annoyed.
I'll speak for them. They don't care.
There's a show that keeps getting advertised on I think it's an SBS on demand called The Gone. I'm never watching a show called The Gone.
Okay.
It could be really good. But that name,
The Gone.
I don't know what it is about it, but it just feels like they've run out of names.
The Gone, yeah. Let me guess. It's one of those ones where people wake up and, a bunch of the people, you know what, are gone. And we refer to them as the gone.
I guess so. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Where's Mum? She's the gone.
She's one of the gone.
All right. Well, you can take off over there because we are with you.
We'll see you in half an hour.
Yes, enough now. The answer is Hawaii. Today we are talking about an event that happened in Hawaii before they became a state, known to history as the Niihau incident.
Oh.
This one's been suggested by Henry Wilhoy from Portland in Oregon, both directly to the hat and on Patreon, because we're doing a new thing where people on the Sydney Scheinberg Deluxe Memorial Rest in Peace package get to directly suggest topics, and then we get all of Patreon to vote for them. So it's a way to make your topic stand out. And Henry really did that with a great pitch, and it narrowly won the vote, because there were some really good pitches from other Patreon people. But Henry's topic on the Niihau incident won. Matt's put his hand up.
I'm just relieved to see that it is a real thing. The Missouri Compromise of 1820, Missouri was admitted to the Union as a slave state, while Maine, which was part of Massachusetts, was admitted as a free state to maintain the balance of power in the Senate.
Gotcha.
I rest my case, Your Honour.
There you go.
And the Pisky file is complete.
Can we go play catch now, Dad?
Jess, I think of the three of us, you've been to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Matt, no Hawaii?
Mm-mm.
No Hawaii.
No, but I've watched a Brady Bunch Goes to Hawaii.
Oh.
Maybe was that the Brady Bunch movie too?
Probably,
They go to Hawaii?
That feels vaguely
Sorry,
familiar.
I'm just going to have to
Do
Google.
they call it the Brady Bunch movie 2?
Probably not.
That's such a good title. You had a lovely time in Hawaii, didn't
I had
you?
a beautiful time. A beautiful place.
You did a bit of vomiting in the water.
I did. That helped me see sea turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, they ate the chum.
They love the chum.
That's so gross.
But then the next day I just went, swimming at the beach and swam a bit further out and saw turtles. I was like, I paid quite a lot to go snorkeling yesterday and I threw up everywhere.
Was it? I imagine that seeing your own ones on your own little swim would have been more satisfying.
Yeah, it was very cool.
And less vomiting.
Yeah, you would have been like, I am from the same country as Steve Irwin. Look at me go.
Look at me go. The animals, they respect me.
Yeah. I'm one with them.
They know I am safe.
And then you see a stingray rear up.
And I go, oh no.
Oh no.
I'm not one of those.
Now, our story today takes place in Hawaii, an archipelago of 8 major volcanic islands, the 7th largest of which is Niihau. Now, I had to trust our man Julian, who pronounces words on YouTube. And I've often wondered how he does so many words. He's got hundreds of thousands. So I have discovered his secret because this is his pronunciation for this word. Sorry. Here it is.
Is pronounced as locally Niihau. Niihau. Sorry. Niihau. So you have to break up the E sound, right?
Is it? You mean he doesn't do second
He
takes?
does not do second takes. He does not do second takes. And then, Jesse, you want to put the headphones back on there because I've got a little bit more from this video because there's obviously a thing where him and other people that pronounce words on YouTube, I think they have to try and get to a minute or something for maybe an ad purpose or something. So there's always a bit of preamble. This is a bit more of him, and I've got to say, you lose faith a little bit with this.
E in the middle. Niihau. Niihau is how it's pronounced.
So here we go. Coming back for the
The
bit more.
name of this Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
Oh, yeah.
The number one comment is, who are you to teach the pronunciation of that island's name when you can't even pronounce Hawaii correctly? So I did lose a bit of faith.
Yeah.
But then when you were trying to zing him there, you mispronounced pronounce. So that's pretty good too. Who are you to zing?
Well, I've actually got that word from how he pronounces pronounce. So, I sort of cross-checked it. This is how a lot of people are saying it. Niihau is the 7th largest Hawaiian island.
It would be hard to say it wrong like you just
I know,
did.
that was actually impressive. Well done.
I had to type out Hawaiian.
Yeah, you got to do that phonetically.
It is.
Damon's younger brother.
Hawaiian.
So it's smaller than a lot of the other islands. Obviously, it's number 7, but it is still 69.5 square miles or 180 square kilometres big, which for scale is about the size of Canberra, the capital of Australia.
Okay.
If you're not from Australia and struggling to know how big it is, that's approximately 9,000 MCGs.
Okay, that's big.
Or if you're not into
Because each of them hold 100,000.
You could fit 9,000 MCGs in Canberra.
Yeah, pretty good. Or if you're not into sport, that's about 180,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
Okay.
Wow, that's quite big.
That's really big.
And for American people, it's about 3 times the size of Manhattan,
Okay.
this island. So
Yeah,
it's big.
it's
It's
big.
quite big.
You don't have to tell American people. This is in the 50th state
Yeah,
of
they know.
America.
Yeah, that's right.
This
Yeah.
is like,
Top 50.
I imagine, just off mainland USA.
Yeah.
And they're good at geography,
It makes
so I reckon
geographical sense,
they'll
yeah.
they know.
Now, all the islands have nicknames. Hawaii is the Big Island. Maui is the Valley Isle. Molokai is the Friendly Isle. And Niihau is the Forbidden Isle.
Oh.
Do you think that you could associate those sort of nicknames for the three of us?
Yeah, okay.
Who's which?
The Big Island, the Friendly Isle, and the Forbidden Isle.
Yeah. Well, I think we all know. It's a fun game, sort of like fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm both big and forbidden. So you guys have to kind of fight over friendly.
Well, there's also the Valley Isle. One of them's also the Pineapple Isle. I quite like a pina colada.
Oh my God, yeah, delicious.
Yeah, no, it didn't work as well as I was hoping. Scrap that bit.
Just because, like, I have to be forbidden, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, one of you would have... Okay, I guess Dave could be big, but it's like an ironic name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
that
the big
works.
I'm the tallest. I would be the heaviest of the three of us. We're going to have a way off.
Let's have a way off.
Oh, we should live stream it.
Damon's other brother. Way off.
That doesn't work.
I don't think he got the joke the first time.
Isn't it Damon Wayan?
Yeah.
Way in, way off.
Yeah, but
That works.
your brother's first name change is not their surname.
Yeah, I mean, it's so dumb. Is what I'm going through. So I didn't think I had to explain it, but I had to prove that I did understand the joke.
Dave, I still don't know if you did, man.
Way in, way off. Turns out that joke was way off.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Thank
really
you very
good.
much. And Matt would ask AJ to edit it, but I stand by my work. I stand by my work.
Nah, AJ, look after him, please. You'll be getting...
AJ, be kind.
He starts jumping in now to look after us.
Yeah,
That's
AJ,
so
I
brutal.
That out.
Yeah,
Dave
AJ.
will
So then should we
DM
start
you
doing
later.
that for him?
Yeah.
Because we tend to just let him go, hoping AJ will. But now we'll let him know. AJ,
let her.
AJ.
Yeah, AJ, let it. That was crook.
Well, Matt just said it was fucked.
Yeah. And factually inaccurate. So, like the other islands, it was part of the Hawaiian kingdom, first established in 1795 when the incredibly named Kamehameha I, who was then the Ali'i Nui, which meaning ruler or king of Hawaii, he conquered the islands of Oahu, Maui, Molokai, and unified them under one government. Then in 1810, the Hawaiian Islands were fully unified when the final two islands, including Niihau, voluntarily joined the Hawaiian kingdom. So they're all unified for a while. Then, in a move I did not see coming, in 1864, Scottish homemaker, farmer and plantation owner Elizabeth Sinclair bought the island of Niihau from King Kamehameha V for US $10,000 worth of gold back then, which is roughly, I've seen it two figures, either $1.75 million now or somewhere else wrote about $600,000. So
wow.
not that much for
And
a giant island.
Yeah.
A farmer from Scotland.
Yeah.
Just what?
She first tried to settle in Canada and America and then decided
I'll buy
buy an island.
An island. It's wild to me that anyone can do that. But
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's Bezos and like the Google guys, I think they own small Hawaiian islands.
yeah, doesn't the financier Jeffrey Epstein own one?
I don't know if that's in Hawaii.
Yeah, but
But it has an island.
People who own islands.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Richard Branson, I think, a friend of the financier, I think might own an island.
Really?
Yeah.
She also reportedly threw in a grand piano that she had sailed around the world to seal the deal.
Okay.
Oh.
Was the fact that the piano had travelled, was that part of its attraction?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's seen
Don't
some
worry.
stuff.
Yeah, this one,
It's cultured.
it speaks multiple languages.
Yeah.
Now, a
It
community
is waterlogged.
It's honestly, the timber is warped quite badly.
You cannot play
Yeah,
it.
it sounds fucking terrible.
It's awful.
Blink, blonk, blonk. Blink, blonk, blonk.
But it has seen the world.
I mean, and that's beautiful in its way.
Yeah.
There's no other piano that sounds
Nobody's
like it.
got a piano like that.
Nah.
No. You go to somebody else's house, they've got a piano that sounds like this. But nobody's got one that sounds like this.
Blink, blonk, blink. Blink, blonk, blonk.
Huh?
So I'll chuck that in for free.
So what do we do?
the
Are we
king-
done here?
King was like, all right.
She's like, I'm just going to go get it off my nature strip.
Yeah. Just where I was storing it for a bit. Not
Hard Rubbish coming up.
No.
Hard Rubbish say, I don't even know when it is.
During Hard Rubbish, they pull up and there's a piano there. They go, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm not picking that up.
My parents recently got rid of their piano, and I don't remember how. Was it Hard Rubbish? No, surely not.
How did
How'd
they
they get it
get
down-
the piano? It would have been given to them by someone else, I imagine.
Yeah, pianos are really hard to sell secondhand. My grandparents bought it when my mum was a kid,
Right.
so the kids could all learn piano, and then mum inherited it when I was little.
They seem like they were more common like a couple of generations back.
Yeah.
And they're around somewhere because people are like, you want this?
Yeah,
And
please.
I think people are like, yeah, I can have a piano. That's crazy. And then they have it, and it's like the trampoline episode of The Simpsons where
it's a curse.
Yeah.
Like, this is just a huge thing
Yeah.
that I don't know how to play.
Yep. Takes up a lot of space, but photos look good sitting on top of it.
That's it. It's just a photo stand.
Yeah.
Because they're also really loud.
They're
Right.
quite
You
loud.
can't discreetly practice like with a keyboard or something with headphones on.
Yeah. You can't plug into a 100-year-old piano.
We can try.
But it sounds like blink, plonk, plonk.
But that is funny. My parents inherited one in their later life, like, 10 years ago or something, from neighbours down the road who were trying to get rid of one. And they're like, and then I think they had it. We're like,
are we doing?
What were we thinking?
And-
what a rush of blood to the head that was.
And is it still there? They got it?
No, I've got it now.
You've got a piano?
Yeah.
You idiot.
I know. Why do you think I know so intimately what's going on? Anyway, point is, either of you interested in a piano? I can't play a piano.
Yeah. Well, I thought I was going to inherit that piano.
I also love the idea of having one, but I
Great.
do not have anywhere to put it. I have the smallest house on earth. No way.
The smallest house on earth, he reckons.
Yeah. Haven't you seen it?
No, I don't fit.
He's going to leave.
I've seen the outside.
Yeah.
It looks very cute, but I can't get in there.
Well, the thing is, you think, you come out, David, I'll go have a look, but it can't. It's big enough for him alone.
It's not big enough for the big island.
It's not. I'm not changing my name in the group chat
To the Big
Island.
No, you won't, because I already have.
Thank you, Forbidden Isle.
But honestly, the piano's not tuned. It sounds like I was impersonating it then.
Yep.
And that's mainly because I don't know how to play it.
Yep.
And I've tried one time, and I'm like, it's so funny to be betrayed like that by your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew what they were
They
doing.
knew because they just happened to them.
Your dad was driving away laughing like a maniac.
I can't even remember how it came over. Maybe it was when I started Ute. Otherwise,
How? Yeah.
Because there's a lot of time to think about it. You're already like, oh, this is a pain in the ass. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
You had a ute?
But it just felt like, I'm like,
Early days of pod.
how
air
can
conditioning days.
don't you reckon it feels like the kind of thing you're like, I can have a piano?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And if someone says
This is
free.
crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, this lady said, can I have an island?
I feel
He
like
went,
piano.
yes, please.
I would think, AJ, a chunk of that piano chat could probably be trimmed down.
I honestly want to keep talking about pianos. I've got more to say, but you're right. We should move on.
All right. So, this Scottish lady, Elizabeth Sinclair, bought the island. Are you thinking, well, it's probably an empty island then? No, a community of about 1,000 native Hawaiians were living on Niihau when Elizabeth Sinclair bought it. The sale included an agreement that the residents could remain and they continued to live there, maintaining a traditional lifestyle while the island became privately owned. But reportedly, within a few years, more than 2/3 of the population had moved away.
Because what's the point of her owning the island then?
I think she can also do what she wants on the island.
Yeah.
But she just can't really move these people on. But then
Right.
they voluntarily moved
Leave.
away for these reasons because the incredibly named Guthrie Scrimgeour
What?
wrote for Business Insider in 2025.
That's a person.
A guy who wrote
A modern person.
in 2020. Last year, wrote an article about this island because it's got a very interesting history.
Give it again.
First name
Guthrie.
Guthrie Scrimgeour.
No.
I couldn't believe it.
Like that, I couldn't come up with anything that good on this name generator.
Guthrie Scrimgeour.
You can't be named that in 2025. What are you
Guthrie.
talking about?
Right for Business Insider.
Guthrie. Yeah, no, that man has multiple pianos at his house.
Oh my God, yes.
And they're in tune.
Oh, he's
Yes.
dueling pianos himself.
Yeah.
Guthrie.
Guthrie, so good. Guthrie Scrimgeour.
Scrimgeour.
I'm going to quote from Guth quite a bit. So he wrote in 2025, most Niihauans of the 1860s who had hoped to purchase the island for themselves didn't appreciate the new arrangement and fled east to neighbouring islands. So a lot of people left. 160 years later, Elizabeth Sinclair's descendants, the Robinson family, continue to live on the island. So they still own this island
Oh, wow.
Today. I was expecting that to not be true. That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Wait, a Scottish family owns
the
an
seventh,
island
the seventh largest island.
in the 50th state of America.
Yeah, probably own it.
That makes sense to me. I
Yeah.
have no follow-up questions.
I don't think that would create any sort of legal vagaries.
Yeah.
Any inconsistencies.
Vagaries. I liked it.
Wikipedia.org, which is like a history of Hawaii sort of
Oh,
website
great.
I found, has a family tree.
It's probably
and it
like
says,
Wiki-E-Pad.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I'll have to ask Julian about that.
I really thought everyone was going to join in.
Me too. I thought it deserved that.
Yeah. Thought we were all going to build up to a big...
I thought I was going to get carried out of here.
Oh,
I'm done
that's-
for the day.
That's how it was going to end.
So it has this the family tree, and this is how it
Right.
passed down over the generation. So first it was Elizabeth. Then in 1915, Sinclair's grandson, Aubrey Robinson, closed the island to most visitors.
Right, okay.
Made it very, very private. Even relatives of the inhabitants could visit only by special permission.
Oh.
So you had to get Aubrey's permission to go see your relatives. Upon Aubrey's death in 1939, the island passed to his son, Elmer, and in 1968 to Elmer's youngest brother Lester. These are great names.
I was not allowed to have a not normal, sorry.
You can say it.
Poor use of word there.
These are
dull
weird
names.
billionaires. You're allowed to criticise them.
Yeah, exactly. They own a private island.
Yeah, they're fine.
Every name is a little eccentric.
Yeah, it was Aubrey, then it's Elmer, then it's Lester. Upon Lester's wife Helen's death, the island passed to his sons, Bruce and Keith Robinson.
Now
There we
we're
go.
talking.
Yeah,
The
those
Aussies
are
are
true
moving.
blue. Yeah, Jan.
How you going, Keith?
Bruce
Hey,
and
let's go.
Keith,
There's some
hey.
great surf here. Let's go hang 10.
Mate, I'll tell you what, where's the local pisser? Because I need to have a piss. And
So you're asking where the local pisser is on the island you own?
And then I'm going to drink piss. Different kinds of piss.
yeah, I'm going to drink piss, I'm going to do piss, I'm going to drink some more
Oh,
piss.
drink more piss, more beer.
And yeah, I really hope you know, I know there's some vagaries in language, but I hope you know that I'm talking about two different kinds of piss. The one I drink is the one of the beery kind.
Yeah.
And the one I'm pissing is more of the classic piss.
But it depends how much beer you're drinking.
Yeah. Oh, broke the seal. Oh, Keith broke the seal again. Am I Keith or Bruce?
You can be whoever you want to be.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm living my best life. Thanks, but I appreciate that vindication. Bruce out.
Okay, it's Bruce.
So Bruce and Keith. Bruce and Keith. They are still the current co-owners.
Wow.
And they're in their 80s now.
They had two of the great names.
So good.
Are they coming back? I think they're due to be
We've got to
back.
bring Keith back for sure. My go-to comedy name.
Baby Bruce. That's pretty
Baby
fun.
Bruce. Bruce is so nice. Keith, there's a town called Keith near the Victorian South Australian border. Stop to get a photo by that sign, I'll tell you that much.
No, you'd be criminal not to.
Town called Keith.
There's got to be a town called Bruce.
Got to be sister city of Gary, Indiana.
Looking up.
I'm going to look up if there's a town called Bruce.
Yeah, that's ringing a bell. Is that just because it should?
It should.
Bruce McAvaney. Special.
There's Bruce in South Australia, a tiny, almost abandoned ghost town
Almost
Oh.
abandoned.
located 278 kilometres north of Adelaide. And then there's a Bruce Rock
imagine-
in Western Australia.
Imagine if the ghost town's ghost was named Bruce. It'd sound like Bruce. Bruce. Just saying his own name for some reason.
So I googled Bruce Town, Australia, and it came up with in North Fremantle. There's a cafe called Bruce Town Cafe.
Okay.
Population,
Town.
Bruce.
There's also the suburb of Bruce in Canberra.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Whereas not too far from here, there's the train station Dennis.
Dennis. That's my favourite train
Tells you
station.
everything you need to know about the differences between Canberra and Melbourne.
Yeah. They've got Bruce.
Canberra's got Bruce.
We can only afford Dennis.
Dennis.
Hello, I'm Dennis.
Hello, I'm Dennis.
Hello, is the train on time?
Would you like to catch me? I'm Dennis.
Shut the
Shut the
fuck
fuck
up,
up,
Dennis. You little dweeb. I want to fucking give that guy a wedgie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Canberra with the boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bruce up in Canberra with the boys. You know who's not invited?
Dennis!
Dave isn't participating because he's a real Dennis.
Yeah,
I love
big Dennis energy.
Yeah.
I
Dan Ann.
I'd die for Dennis. The station.
Yes.
So it's still owned by the Keith and Bruce Robinson family. Britannica is more favourable, writes that the family, quote, have attempted to preserve Hawaiian culture there. Residency on Niihau is restricted to Hawaiians and tourism is prohibited, although English is taught, Hawaiian is the preferred language. And I read somewhere that's like, it's the only place in the world where Hawaiian as language is the designated first language of the whole place.
Right. That's interesting.
Yeah, well, that's something.
So
But
the
at the
Robins-
same time, the ethics of owning an island are weird,
No,
aren't they?
this is-
Like, it's great to be like, yeah, no, we preserve the culture and we try and keep tourists out and give the island back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In a way, it's similar to owning anything.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Whoa. Well, as someone who owns very little, I feel like...
You're full ethical.
Yeah, I'm very ethical.
Pure ethics.
And that's
Yeah.
the reason.
Now,
you
I own a piano that I would love to
Pass on.
You'd
pass
love,
back to...
You'd love to give back
Yeah.
to your mum and dad.
and then they can pass it on
Yeah.
to the neighbours who probably pass it on to their neighbours.
Yeah.
Where did this come
It's a
from?
travelling piano.
The Robinsons have been credited with helping keep the Hawaiian language alive, and people believe that many other traditional customs might have been lost if the island had been opened up to development. These days, just 84 people live on the island.
Wow.
According to Guthrie Scrimgeour, the island has no Wi-Fi, running water, or electricity outside of solar panels, which are a relatively new import. Locals wash their clothes in streams and light their homes with kerosene lamps. There are no cars or paved roads and just one truck. Most travel is done by horse or bicycle.
Wow.
The several dozen native residents on Niihau are considered invited guests of the Robinsons and are allowed to live there rent-free as they have for generations, but in exchange, there's always a catch.
Oh.
They must follow a strict set of rules that align with the owner's Calvinist beliefs.
Okay, what does that mean?
Vice is like it's just like a
Who's
pretty
Calvin
conservative-
named after?
pretty conservative type of Christianity.
Calvin Coolidge, Christianity?
Yes.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvinator
Fridge.
Should we make out?
Yes. It's happening.
Calvinism or Reformed theology is a major 16th century Protestant tradition based on John Calvin's teaching. John. I mean, you could have guessed that. So, vices like drinking and drug use are punishable by permanent exile, as are long hair and beards on men.
What the heck? This is a Christianity thing? Famously, Christ did both of those things. All of them. He made wine. What are they doing?
I just want to
Live more like Jesus.
Yeah.
Grow your hair long. Have a beard. Drink wine.
What about-
Or even turn water into wine if you really want to get into it.
Yeah.
Tattoos. Jesus had some full sleeves.
Yeah.
Banned.
Have you not seen a crucifix tattoo? I'm sure he would add one of them. You know, he's like, I'm not scared of death. Look,
Yeah.
when he came back, he had one. Well, not tattoos, but he did have, like these
Marks
sort
in
of
his hands,
permanent markings.
Yeah.
Owning firearms is also banned, possibly because of today's story, foreshadowing.
Okay.
Visitors, even family members of those living there, are allowed only at the Robinsons' permission. So, and people have been, exiled from their communities.
And the people that live there, have been born there.
yes,
Generations have lived there, but they are invited guests of the family.
Yeah, and a lot
Cool.
of them would probably have ancestry that goes back way before their great-great-great-grandmother bought the island.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they are
Invited
guests and follow these strict rules.
And this is still part of Hawaii? Or is this...
Yeah, still part of Hawaii,
Yeah.
and they're all American citizens and they all vote.
So,
Yeah, okay, yep.
And they're allowed to have these different rules, like laws outside of the... Feels like some of these are unconstitutional, perhaps.
And you have to follow there's a thing where you have to follow the island owners' rules.
Or is it because it's private property, different rules apply?
Yeah, I guess I don't think you could do anything that would make them. Though I guess they do have the right to bear arms, don't they? I don't know. I thought there'd be a thing where you can't obviously just write your own laws.
Yes.
But I guess you would
because
just
it's
say
private property, your Americans have the right to bear arms, but probably not in a hospital or something. Isn't it similar?
Yeah, not everywhere.
I guess if you came to my house, I could say I don't like what
Shoes
you're
off.
I don't like you drinking that alcohol. Please leave my property.
Yeah.
They're treating it like that, but it's just an island the size of 3 Manhattans.
Yeah.
One former resident that Guthrie Scrimgeour...
That's why I can't get back into Dave's house. I keep turning up with a 6-pack.
Yeah. And a beard.
Get that beard out of here.
Her husband.
You're like, he has a name.
I don't know what it is. Could you find out, please?
One former resident that Guthrie Scrimgeour interviewed for the Business Insider piece is Polani Kahukula. I've had a real crack there. Julian doesn't extend to pronouncing individual people's names.
Right.
He's a Niihauan who says he's not allowed to return due to restrictions imposed by the Robinsons. He said he was banned from returning to his home due to his long hair. Scrimgeour writes, the hairband particularly bothers Polani because it doesn't align with the way his Kanaka or native Hawaiian ancestors would have done things. Polani said in the interview, quote, "We never had scissors."
Right.
So
Your
traditionally,
hair would grow
we
long.
had very long hair.
Yeah.
On the issue of hair, Keith Robinson, one of the island's modern owners, who's in his 80s, said to Scrimegower when giving him a rare interview, which he had to get by sending post to him. He apparently tried calling and emailing dozens of times, never got anything. But someone said, no, the key is send him a letter. Because he's old school. And then he called him back that day. He said, when asked about the hair, he said, quote, "We're not going to turn the place into a hippie colony."
Okay.
So that's why he doesn't want long hair.
It's funny because it's a very culty colony that doesn't sound miles from a hippie sort of thing.
Yes. Now in his 80s, like I said, he has some pretty out there views. He recently published a book called Approach to Armageddon, detailing these beliefs and interpreting Bible prophecies to foretell a coming doomsday, writing, quote, "The United States and Great Britain have made disastrous national mistakes, which may ultimately lead to the rise of the Antichrist."
Whoa, what does that mean? Someone who's like really against Christ, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone like
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. Oh, yes.
He keeps coming back.
He does. And wait, is that true? I don't know if I've heard him mention. Does he not believe in Jesus?
I don't think he does.
He keeps his opinions to himself.
Yeah. I just get the vibe.
It makes sense. The Antichrist will be someone who has short hair.
Yes.
Because the real Christ has long hair.
Yes.
Based on the photos I saw as a child.
Uh-huh.
He won't have a beard.
No.
Oh, my God. Is it Ricky Gervais?
Oh, my gosh.
No, he drinks booze.
Does he?
Like Jesus did, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hang on. Bruce and Keith fit these descriptions.
Short hair.
Short hair,
No
don't
beard.
drink booze. Oh, my God.
Well, he just...
The call's coming from inside the island.
And then when he comes, he's like, well,
You can
I
say
warned
that
you.
anytime anybody calls you here.
Yeah, call's coming from because we live
'Cause
on a
we're-
big island.
Australia's an island.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
It is. It's confusing as well because you'll see it like the biggest island in the world. It used to always say Australia, now it doesn't. What happened there?
I don't know.
Too big to be an island?
Too big.
People don't like it if we say we're a continent either. Sorry, incontinent.
Yeah. He's like, shut up,
They
shut
like
up.
keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
don't
like,
need to
okay,
know.
I'm trying to raise awareness.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. If this saves one person some embarrassment.
I lost my sphincter in an accident.
Okay.
Okay?
I won't go into it.
No.
Dave?
Unless you want me to.
Please do go on.
Some outsiders began coming to the island via helicopter tours that allow hunters to shoot wild invasive sheep for a hefty fee.
Invasive sheep? What the heck is
You can
that?
come in via helicopter to go hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, it's a hefty fee. These are like crook, weirdo billionaires doing this.
Yeah, it's like $3,000 or something to go for the day.
Billionaires.
To go
Who
shit.
could afford that?
I imagine there would be people who'd be like, yeah, I'd love to just pick off some docile animals.
Yeah.
Hunting big buck is tricky.
Yeah.
They're like, you know,
Sheep. They follow each other.
There's
Yeah.
heaps of them.
yeah. It's like shooting, sheep on an island. To coin a phrase.
According to another great source here, messynessiechic.net.
Okay.
In 1987, the Robinsons began reluctantly offering half-day helicopter tours of the island back then for $440 a pop. It's gone up. Coincidentally, in the same helicopter that was featured in the original Jurassic Park.
Great, yep.
Which was loaned to the film crew in 1993. Initially, the helicopter was purchased by the family for medical emergencies, but the tours were introduced as a means to help pay for it. So they've got a helicopter there now.
So they're struggling for cash a little.
Well, no, not anymore because of what I'm about to say. When you're hunting on the island, you're kept away from the inhabitants, I just want to say. So, they try and keep you fully separate from the people living there. They also get money from the US government, again from Guthrie Scrimegower. Since the 1980s, the US Navy has operated on Niihau and has steadily replaced ranching as the island's primary economic engine, paying the Robinsons about $25 million in contracts since the turn of the century.
Whoa.
So that's how they... And they also have a deal with the government where they pay very little tax.
Wow. God. I'm
Land tax, I read.
feeling a lot of sympathy for them.
Yeah.
So how did the sheep get there? They were farming sheep at some point, and now there's just a feral population.
Yeah, I guess it got out of hand.
Because the sheep have been bred over a long period of time to grow big wool, which they need shorn.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see that sheep years back?
Oh, that ran
who ran away and got found. You know, it looked like that kid who won't cut his hair until Manchester United win 5 games in a row. It was like a sheep version of that guy. It was just a puffball.
Yeah.
Looked awesome, but it would have been awful
Very uncomfortable.
to be inside of it.
Yes.
Was he like on the run for like a decade or something this
So
year?
was that what we're assuming these sheep are? Or have they started to de-evolve? Or pre-evolve? Or re-evolve?
They can handle shears.
Now there's
Clippers.
scissors. There are scissors on the island now. I forgot, sorry.
And most of this story is set in a time when Manchester United were good.
Oh, okay.
So every time they won 5 games in a row, shear the sheep.
Slip.
These days, it's
Click
obviously out of
over the
control.
shears, boys.
They've got to pull their shit together,
Yeah.
I assume. There's also amazing nature on the island, and apparently it was barren of trees for centuries, just because of the way the weather is there. But decades of planting and conservation has meant there are now lots of trees, and many Hawaiian native animals call it home. So apparently it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
Cool.
The inhabitants are very isolated from the outside world. A World War II barge delivers supplies, but the Niihauans generally forage for food and grow their own crops, while meat from Niihau's livestock is free, and any meat that safari guests do not take with them is given to the village.
Oh, okay.
So if you take out a bunch of sheep, you can't take it all with you, I guess.
Just hanging from a helicopter as you fly back.
When laying out the deal with residents in a 1997 letter to the Honolulu Star, Keith Robinson, the owner of the island, wrote out the rules in a letter to a newspaper. He said, residents are not permitted to, quote, do or say anything that adversely affects the Robinsons' constitutional rights to enjoy the security and privacy of our property and business affairs. So most of the inhabitants that live there and want to stay living there do not talk freely to the press. Guthrie Scrimegower writes, living on Niihau means that you are functionally under an informal non-disclosure agreement, which is pretty weird.
So weird.
So that's the island today, but what I want to tell you about is something that happened in December 1941 when an unwelcome stranger came to the island.
Ooh, sheep.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or growing your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain and showcase your offerings with a professional website.
Let's talk design. Cutting-edge design, no less. With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a bespoke online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business. And how do you do that? You start with Blueprint AI, Squarespace's AI-enhanced website builder to get a fully custom website in just a few steps. There's also a complete library of professionally designed and award-winning website templates with options for every use and category. It's easy, it's intuitive, no experience is required.
They also make it really easy to showcase your expertise and engage clients with video content on your website.
Now, Jess, I got to stop you right there. We're no longer allowed to get engaged to clients.
It was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And we're very happy together.
Okay.
So you can upload and organize your videos, create stunning video libraries, and even monetize your content by adding a paywall, which is perfect for online courses, tutorials, and premium workshops.
Hey, head to squarespace.com, do go on. There's a slash in there. You could guess where, or I'll tell you right now. Head to squarespace.com/do go on for a free trial and to save 10% of your first purchase of a website or domain. Good on ya.
You open the fridge, there's nothing there. So what's it gonna be? Greasy pizza? Sad drive-through burgers? Dish by Blue Apron is for nights like that. These are the pre-made meals of your dreams. At least 20 grams of protein, no artificial flavors or colors, no chopping, no cleanup, no guilt. Keep the flavor, ditch the subscription. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
Okay, so we have to briefly talk about one of the most significant events of the 20th century, and that is the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbour.
What? I'm kidding. I've been to Pearl Harbour twice.
Have you been there? Why'd you go twice?
Because we went to Hawaii when I was a kid as well.
Ah, right.
My God.
Yeah.
On the way back from Disneyland.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, a couple of family members died. We had some inheritance.
Now,
We did the right thing.
where is Pearl Harbour in terms of, is it the Big Island, Forbidden Island?
It's on Oahu.
Wahoo, which is the fun island.
Sounds like it.
Wahoo! And the one we're talking about today, is that the forbidden one? I forgot.
We're talking about Niihau is the forbidden island.
Forbidden island. Yeah, forbidden island. That makes sense.
So Pearl Harbor, what was it like going there? As a big memorial, I imagine?
Yeah, sort of museum type setup, and then you get on a little barge type thing and you go over to another kind of barge type thing that's permanent there, and you're over the top of the Arizona, which is one of the ships that's
Oh, right. And can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Amazing. So, of course, I'm going to be super brief because this should be its own topic one day. It's super intricate. But just to get everyone up to speed, on December the 7th, 1941, a day which will live in infamy, which is always the start of the quote from Hardcore History. That's how I remember it. The Empire of Japan launched a surprise military strike on the United States Pacific Fleet at its naval base at Pearl Harbour on Oahu, Hawaii. At the time, the US was a neutral country in World War II, and this brought them into the war. The base was attacked by 353 fighters, level and dive bombers, and torpedo bombers in 2 waves launched from 6 aircraft carriers. And one of those Japanese pilots was 22-year-old Airman First Class Shigenori Nishikaichi.
Oh.
And that's who we're going to talk about today. Shigenori Nishikaichi. Nishikaichi was flying a Mitsubishi A6 M20 fighter, which is this badass-looking plane with red circles on the wings and the fuselage.
Did it still have the 3-diamond logo that
the air conditioners do today?
The sedans and air conditioners and stuff like that?
I wonder how old that logo is.
Did it come with a diamond guarantee? Which I think is what they... Is that what they advertise with their products? If not, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to think of Mitsubishi's tagline. I can't think of it. According to HistoryNet, which has a great article on this by William Halstead, Nishikaichi and 7 other fighter pilots from the carrier Hiryu had attacked targets in southeastern Oahu. After the raids, the Zeros reassembled and began the return flight to the carriers. The plan was to rendezvous with returning bombers just north of Oahu's northern tip. The bombers would then lead the fighters, which had few navigational aids, back to the carriers, waiting nearly 200 miles away. After the raids, as Nishikaichi and his fellow airmen began to make their way back to the aircraft carriers, a squadron of American P-36 Hawks became airborne and challenged the Japanese Zeros. So there's a bit of a dogfight going on in the air here. Halstead continues, the lightly armed P-36As looked fierce as the Americans, but they were already obsolete. The Zeros, the Mitsubishis, outclimbed, outturned, and outran the slower, less maneuverable planes. The American pilots went down one after the other, victims of the Japanese Zeros' superior maneuverability.
Great ad for Mitsubishis. The Lancer.
Oh, of course.
Mitsubishi Magna.
Yeah.
The Pajero.
Oh, the Pajero.
Pajero, yep.
Oh, yeah. My goodness.
Yeah. What a tight turning circle. And with towing power to boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just outmaneuvers.
It does. Why can't I think of more Mitsubishis?
I can't think of any.
Are they sort of
a thing? Yeah.
Mitsubishi. What are some Mitsubishis?
What do they got?
How can we
What's
not
their
know
little
this?
car? Like, I keep going to say Swift.
Yeah, Suzuki Swift. That's what I keep thinking as well.
Suzuki.
What have we got
The
here?
Magna's gone. They don't make Magnas
they don't
anymore.
make Magnas like they used to.
Do they make Lancers anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know if they do.
Let me go. Hatchbacks on the website. All right, what do you got?
We're on the Mitsubishi website. Fantastic.
.au?
This is .au, so this is what we got here. We've got, what the fuck? The Kia Soul.
Oh.
This is, sorry, I'm on the Essendon North dealers website because that was the first app that came up.
First on the internet, mate?
Triton. Mitsubishi Triton.
Oh, the Triton.
Yeah. The Outlander. These are big ones.
Outlander, of course.
What about hatchbacks? There's so many.
Maybe they just don't make them anymore. Maybe Kia's definitely grown since the heyday of Mitsubishi.
What do we got?
The Mitsubishi. How did we forget this? Mirage.
Oh, the Mirage.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the hatchback that's coming up.
The Mitsubishi Mirage.
Yes.
That's a bit
That's
of a car.
why we forget it.
Yeah. Is it even there?
I thought I saw it.
Huh? I'm so thirsty.
They should have a Mitsubishi Oasis.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Shall I look up if they've got one in Essendon North?
Yeah. Let's get a company car.
Drive away, no more to pay.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
What?
What do you
Why-
mean? Why would
yeah.
I be paying more?
You can only be saying that because it rhymes. Because
Yeah.
it would be weird to buy any product and then for them to let you know later, oh, whoa.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
got to
hey.
keep paying us for this.
Like, you spend 50 grand and then you get in the car, they go, hey, what about the other 30 grand?
Yeah.
What? But I just paid you for this.
Hey, it costs more to get in it.
So there's
Yeah,
more
come
to
on.
pay. Drive away, more to pay.
Yeah. If we don't say on the ad, drive away, no more to pay, we didn't say that. That means there's more to pay.
Drive away? No, more to pay.
More to pay.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Drive away, question mark.
You really
Yeah.
thought you get the car for $30?
Yeah, come
That's
on.
insane. This was clearly a deposit, okay?
Yeah.
And honestly, a really small deposit. We should have asked for more. It was a risk you didn't come back today.
And I'm not going to leave another message.
Please come back.
Please.
Oh, by the way, it's Gavin from Essendon North Mitsubishi.
Sorry, yes, it's Dennis here. We
So-
would really appreciate it if you could pay the rest for this car because my boss is really hounding me, Keith. And he actually is, he's a real man.
There's a room. He owns an island. So, with their American enemies taken care of, Nishikaichi flew on. He knew he had been hit in the firefight, but at first he thought the damage was only superficial. But his fuel seemed to be dropping rapidly, because in fact he had been hit a dozen times in his plane's petrol tank.
Okay.
Not a great place to be hit.
No.
His engine began to give out, and his comrades flew away, leaving him alone in the skies because he
I
can't
was there with the Russians.
can't keep up with them. He remembered his morning briefing, which stated that pilots who were in trouble were to attempt to land on the Hawaiian island of Niihau, where they should wait for a rescue by a submarine.
Right.
The Japanese thought the island was uninhabited, which of course was wrong. He calculated he was 130 miles west of the island and dropped altitude to aid the spluttering engine in the hopes of making it. He soon saw another Japanese Zero that was also clearly struggling after being hit, and the plane followed him as they limped towards what they hoped was the safety of this uninhabited island. After half an hour of his engine spluttering, the island came into view.
Whoa, that's a long time to be spluttering.
Yeah.
Half an hour?
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, please.
They're nearly empty on the gauge.
A little bit more.
Oh, come on.
Tapping the
Petrol
gauge.
state, you're on the Hume Highway.
what I'm saying.
You're like, oh, I've not judged this well.
You
Come
think-
on,
you
Shell.
think half an hour is a long time, do you? Okay.
I think it is if you're...
Says a lot about what Matt was doing. Matt's spluttering.
Oh, you're talking about sex.
Whoa.
What?
I never splutter.
Did I splutter?
I don't know why that was so funny.
I'm laughing at Jess laughing there.
That's
So
good.
stupid.
It is stupid, but it's funny.
Did I splutter?
Did I splutter? All right, see you later, toots.
I'm not telling you again. Did I splutter?
Hey, what? Did I splutter?
So,
I'll see you next week.
and people are like, who was that? Half an hour of engine spluttering, the island came into view, as did the structures and clear signs of life on the island. Oops, the intelligence was wrong. People do live here.
Oh, dear.
Nishikaichi realized he had two options. Try and crash land onto the island, which was enemy territory, or crash into the sea. Also, to be honest, enemy territory.
An enemy territory.
Yeah! That was so... If you didn't splutter, that would have been perfect.
Did I splutter?
Did I splutter?
So he's like, two options. Crash land here, crash land there into the ocean.
Yeah.
I know
Neither
what I'd be
good.
picking.
Yeah.
But the other plane was still with him. Remember, there's another plane that's also struggling and was trying to land here as well. He signaled after going around that he's going to land. HistoryNet picks up the story again. The pilot of the other stricken Zero, Airman Second Class Saburo Ishii, waved away that suggestion. He had just radioed his carrier, the Shokaku, that he had intended to return to Oahu and crash dive into some worthwhile target. Basically do a bit of kamikaze.
Whoa.
He's like, I'm going down, I'm going to try and
Shit.
take someone with me. A few minutes later, Nishikaichi watched Ishii, the other guy, climb steeply, then inexplicably dive straight into the sea. So he didn't quite make it to...
He might have seen a submarine.
He might have.
Enemy submarine. An enemy submarine. They have the technology.
Maybe saw Harold Holt down there. I don't know if the timelines line up.
So now it was just Nishikaichi, who attempted a landing on a piece of pasture next to an isolated house. He prepared for a hard landing, but didn't intend to clip a fence. His nose crashed into the ground, nose of the plane, and he was slammed into his instrument panel, nose of his face, probably. Amazingly, he was alive.
Wow.
Watching this whole crash landing was Hawaiian Howard Kaleo Hano. Born and educated on the Big Island of Hawaii, he had been permitted by island manager and then owner Elmer Robinson to visit his sister on Niihau in 1930. He'd gotten married and stayed on and was now one of the few inhabitants fluent in English because he'd come from the outside.
Imagine like everyone else is still waiting for him. They're like, wait, you were just popping over to see your sister.
Just visiting.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I got married. I found a life here. You were just going to go for a couple of nights.
But you've
got a life and a family over here.
You already married. So Kalea Hano saw the plane crash and ran over to help, according to the National Archives. Although he was unaware of what had just unfolded in Pearl Harbour, Kalea Hano recognised the markings on the plane as Japanese and was familiar with the strained relations between Japan and the United States. So there had been a bit of beef leading up to it. They weren't officially at war, but there had been a bit of back and forth between the two countries.
Yeah, because at this point, America was still like, people are saying bad things about Hitler, but we're going to see how it happens. Let's see what goes on here. We're not getting involved in this. You want us to pick a side between literal Nazis and the other team who were calling themselves the good guys? To be fair, Nazis were also calling themselves the good guys.
True.
That's confusing.
Which is confusing.
Yeah. No, we're the good guys.
Yeah, I think the Nazis should have been clearer.
Yeah. If you're gonna be evil, just say we're the evil team.
Just own up to it.
Yeah.
Be like, we're the baddies. Okay?
Okay. And we're proud of it.
Yeah.
You know, lean in.
That's right.
It's not just ladies that need to.
Ladies, lean in.
Ladies, of course, lean in. Evil people too. Evil ladies, all the evil ladies. Put your hands up. I feel like I lost the thread at some point.
You lost the thread, but you didn't lose us.
Okay.
We're still here for you, man.
Did I splutter?
So, Kalea Hano, he saw the dazed Japanese pilot trying to get out of the plane, gun in hand, and he quickly grabbed the pistol. He searched the plane and collected the papers on board, which included multiple maps of Hawaii. But remember, he doesn't know about Pearl Harbour yet.
Right.
The pilot appeared friendly, so Kalea Hano took the man into his house where his wife served the visitor breakfast.
Oh, no, he's about to get married as well. this place, you just fall in love with.
Once you're there, you can never leave.
Yeah.
Why would you want to?
Unless you want to grow your hair.
Yeah.
God damn, I'm going to choose between love and my love of locks.
And see, like
luscious locks.
You change your hair all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like as soon as you got to a place, even if you liked it, if they're like, you can't grow your hair, you'd be like, I just want to have long hair.
I feel like a rat in a cage.
Yeah. But like,
I do get very restless with hair and beard.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not like Dave. Dave's locked it in. I mean, you did
He's
perfect
nailed
it.
it. Exactly. He's perfected it. You're still,
I never have.
You're trying
I'm still
to find
searching.
Exactly. And you will one day and then you'll keep it.
Because Dave, he used to be searching.
Yeah.
And he looked in the wrong places for a little
That's
while.
right. You've looked in a lot of good places.
But I think about 10 years ago, was it?
Oh,
7 years ago, Dave found it.
Maybe.
And my God.
Once you've got it, you don't give it up.
I imagine you just go to the hairdresser and they've got a mold.
Yeah.
Like they put it on.
I go on and ask for the Dave.
Yeah. And they say, well, yeah, obviously.
I hear a bunch of other men asking for the Dave too, and I was like, that's one of mine.
Like, yeah, sure, you're the Dave.
No, seriously, I'm the Dave.
I'm the Dave.
I'm the first man in history to get a short back and sides, a little off the top.
but it's sort of like the quiff is slightly to the side. It's almost, I don't know. Something about
works.
With the Sheffield, you've added the Sheffield.
That's right. I've added the Sheffield. So there's still more Sheffield to come, I fear. So it will change.
How Sheffield can you go? Can you go full Sheffield?
I could go full Sheffield.
Did Sheffield? What
Go
about
full Maxwell?
Inverted Maxwell? With a shock of black.
Oh,
I get black tips.
Yeah, get black tips.
You get black tips.
Once you go full silver,
and then bring the black tips in.
Yeah. Just one shock.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Am I
Even
using
though
the term shock? by
Your
the way?
hair wasn't black
No.
to begin with, but I think...
And when I did have black when I was about 14, and I looked odd.
Yeah.
Yes.
I looked so pale.
Yeah.
But it was vampire chic.
Too high contrast.
Which is funny because they famously say once you go black, you never go back. But Dave did almost instantly.
Yeah. Dave's the exception.
Yeah.
It's true.
So they've given him breakfast.
They've given him breakfast, but he discovered the pilot did not speak English. Koleihano does not speak Japanese. They didn't have a real way to communicate. So Koleihano then summoned 61-year-old Japanese-born beekeeper Ishimatsu Shintani, who briefly spoke with the pilot. He spoke with the pilot, then became visibly shocked and walked away without divulging to Koleihano what he'd just been told. Turns out Nishikaichi had told him that Japan had attacked Pearl Harbor and declared war on the USA.
Oh, I would have kept that on my
yeah,
hat.
I probably would have kept that to myself.
And Ishimatsu Shintani, he'd lived in Hawaii for 41 years. His children were US citizens, but he was not, and he was wary of getting involved. So he was like, I'm out. He just left. He didn't tell anyone about Pearl Harbor. He just went, I don't want anything to do with this. So he
left the island or just left the conversation?
Just left the conversation.
Yeah.
Just like walked out of the house.
I
And
have to
Koleihano's
go.
like, what was that about?
They're probably like, he must have shat himself.
Yeah,
Like he
that's-
just left really quickly.
That's
His,
shit.
his facial expression changed, I think, mid-sentence.
Yeah.
He might have.
He might have shut
Yeah.
himself.
He shouted.
Yeah.
He shot. So Koleihano reached out to the only other Japanese speakers on the island, the Haradas, a couple who spoke English and Japanese, who would be the perfect translators. And I did not realize this, but people of Japanese descent are the second largest ethnic group in Hawaii, many having come over at the turn of the 20th century to work on sugarcane plantations. At their height in 1920, they constituted 43% of Hawaii's population.
Right.
Wow, 43.
Yeah, because I was thinking this island's got 80 people on it. What are the chances 3 of them speak
Yeah,
Japanese?
I was surprised by that. Yeah, especially with how restrictive they are with who's allowed to be
that's
there,
right.
and
But it's
that's
just
really
a
interesting.
lot of Hawaiian people are of Japanese descent. So back to Niihau. 38-year-old Yoshio Harada had been born to Japanese parents in Hawaii. He had 3 brothers in Japan, and his wife Irene was also the daughter of Japanese parents. So they were summoned. They spoke to Nishikaichi, who again told them of Pearl Harbor and demanded that his pistol and papers be returned to him. The Haradas were wary that others on the island viewed them more as Japanese than Hawaiian, even though they'd lived there for a long time. So they also decided to keep this information to themselves.
Yeah.
I don't want to be paired with that.
yeah,
We didn't do that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Ooh.
So
I don't know what I'd be doing, but if it does come out, you're going to look like you were working together, keeping the
collaborating.
secret.
Yeah.
So rather than coming out, yeah, it's a very tight spot to be in. Like, I kind of wish I did not hear that.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Don't say that out loud. With the rest of the island not knowing they were technically at war with Japan, they treated the Japanese pilot to a luau, where, according to the National Archives, Nishikaichi even sang a Japanese song while playing on a borrowed guitar. So everyone's getting along pretty darn well.
He's having a great time.
Yeah.
He's just told them all what's happened, what he was a part of.
Yeah, he's like not ashamed at all.
Yeah.
He's
And he's not fearful
he's
for
upfront.
his own. He's like, yeah, so you guys, part of the US, we just attacked you.
Yeah, so if you could just go get my gun.
And I'm just going to wait here to be picked up.
Yeah,
But in the meantime, I'd love to party.
Yeah, in the meantime, they're getting a bit of traditional Hawaiian hospitality. Everyone's been really friendly and nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, does he think he's like, I obviously don't give a shit? Or is he aware that they're not telling the others what's going on?
I think he would presume that they're not saying anything.
Right.
And it's just going along with
Because
the good vibes for a bit.
I don't know that much about it, but Japan at the time was pretty cultish in itself, right? As a nation, they were fully believing in their superiority in the world and stuff, right? And that's why they were going for a bit of domination.
In the story, he's like Nishikaichi has no doubt that Japan is going to win the war.
Yeah,
no doubt.
He's thinking he's feeling that confidence. I mean, his mate just went, "My plane's going out, so I'm going to sacrifice myself for the cause." Like it's a big sort of
culturally, there's a lot of sacrifice for the cause. Absolutely, yeah. And you expected to do that. However, the truth came crashing in when that night news reached the islanders by radio, and the true nature of the pilot's appearance on Niihau became clear. So they were like, "Okay, what do we do here?"
Yeah. Now it feels like they're this is when they might be like, yes, now we just didn't really know how to tell you.
Yeah, well, I've written here, the Japanese couple, the Haradas, told everyone else what Nishikaichi had revealed to them, and I'm guessing everyone was pretty happy that they'd taken the man's gun away, just for safety. So the residents of Niihau discussed what to do with their unfortunate visitor, and this came at a time when their landlord, the owner of the island, Elmer Robinson, was away. Turns out he only made a weekly visit to check on his island.
Oh, that's weird.
Weird. So they live there all the time, but they're a bit like, I guess we'll wait for the boss to come back, kind of. That's the vibe.
Where's he living?
Somewhere else in Hawaii.
Right.
But with naval restrictions in place following the Pearl Harbour attack, he couldn't make it over. They weren't letting boats travel. On the island, they didn't know this and were surprised that Robinson didn't arrive as scheduled on December 8th, the day after the Pearl Harbour attacks, and Nishikaichi had arrived. I think they were a bit like, don't worry, the island's owner will come back tomorrow. We'll ask him what we should do, and then we'll go with that. But then he just didn't turn up.
So they don't, and he's not radioing, so they just don't know what's happened.
I don't think they have a radio.
Oh, isn't that how they found? They were listening to
radio.
A broadcast.
I think they can listen to broadcast, but I think they don't have a radio to communicate back and forth with other islands. Yeah, they're very isolated.
That's why the family loves lettuce.
Exactly.
Lettuce?
Yes,
it's a delightful accompaniment to any sandwich.
Rabbit food. Yeah. Who else is craving Hawaiian pizza right now?
Oh, man, give me some pineapple.
Should we?
I'm down. Should we stop? We'll pause now.
Get a pizza.
Go get a pizza.
I'm getting really hungry just thinking about Hawaiian pizza, which I believe is not a thing in Hawaii.
No, I don't think so.
But what a tribute.
Certainly
Similar
not a
to
thing in Italy.
The bloomin' onion.
Yeah, that's right. It's not. We don't have that.
According to HistoryNet, the island's former resident superintendent, John Rennie, had died in September. And Robinson had appointed Harada, the Japanese man acting as translator, as paymaster in Rennie's place. That had made Harada a man of stature on Niihau. He's got these responsibilities, and he was now torn between his American citizenship and his Japanese heritage. The Haradas asked to keep Nishikaichi in their home on the condition that 5 other Niihauans would stand guard in shifts. So they sort of put this guy under a vague arrest until they could work out what to do with him. But he could live in in a house with the people that speak his language.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he'd look after quite
There's
well.
worse places to be a prisoner of war.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true. Pilot Nishikaichi spoke to Yoshio Harada, obviously in Japanese, so the others couldn't understand. The pilot had apparently sensed that Harada's loyalties were torn and began to play on that. He assured Harada, this is what I was saying before, that Japan was certain to win the war and slowly won over his countrymen, including Harada's wife, Irene.
Yeah.
He was a bit like, you should help me. Japan are going to win the war and it will be good for us. Help me now.
Whoa.
Nishikaichi had been told that under no circumstance was the enemy to get his papers, which included military intelligence and details of the attack on Pearl Harbour, and he was intent on getting them back, no matter the cost.
Whoa.
There was the easy way, and there was the hard way.
Oh, I'd go the easy way.
Well, they did try that first.
Yeah, at least start with the easy way.
Okay, can you give me the papers?
Because it'd be silly to try the hard way. That doesn't go well. Then the easy way works.
Yeah,
and you're like, no, I should have done that.
We would have
the
given
door
those.
was unlocked the whole time.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been climbing over trying to go down the chimney.
Yeah.
Front door was open.
Front door was open. God, I'm a fool.
I'll tell you what, that's Santa every 24th of December.
Yeah.
Just quietly. Mate.
We left the door
Just
unlocked.
knock on the door.
Yeah.
You're a beloved figure.
We'd love to see you.
Yeah.
Everyone would love to see you.
Yeah, but I think then
it's small talk. Yeah.
He doesn't. Yeah.
He's an introvert.
He wants to dash. Dine and dash. Grab
it's
a
not about
carrot.
time. He's an introvert. He's
no,
like,
you're right.
I don't want to.
It would take forever, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yes. And
I'd chew his fucking ear off.
it'd be the same questions every time. I'm like, how do you do it? He'd be like, I can't tell you, obviously.
Big night.
Yeah.
How long have you been working for?
Bet you're a bit sick of milk.
I bet you're looking forward to having the rest of the year off.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We have to make the toys as well.
Yeah, it doesn't take an entire year to make the toys. Ignorant people.
Poor
See, that's
Santa.
what I mean. Like, it
So
just
he's
wears
like-
him down.
Yeah.
He'd rather go down the chimney.
So if you bust him, he just quickly runs with the chimney and starts climbing. I don't want to talk. So then the 61-year-old Japanese beekeeper Shintani, who initially didn't want to get involved, returned, and he spoke with Nishikaichi at Harada's house. And obviously he was like, all right, I'll help you out. So on Friday, December 12, 1941, Shintani, the beekeeper, went to the house of Kaleihano and attempted to obtain from him the papers Kaleihano had taken from the pilot out of his plane. Shintani stated that it was, quote, life and death matter, and indicated he decided just to destroy the papers by burning. Kaleihano showed the papers to him, but refused to give them over, even though Shintani offered a large money bribe of $200.
Huh. Yeah, which would have meant nothing to him, I'm guessing. He's like, I'm a prisoner.
Oh, no, so this is...
Oh, the other way around.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is the local Hawaiian...
I'm like, why are they bribing this Japanese man with American money?
Then I've got to go to a currency exchange.
I don't know what that is.
I
And he offered the money to Kaleihano, who's the guy that first found the pilot and took his gun and papers before offering him a delightful breakfast.
So this is the hard way, is bribery. Or is this still the easy way?
This is the easy way.
Yeah.
Going up and be like, can I have them back? It's really important. And when he says no, all right, I guess it's going to have to be the hard way.
Can I have my gun back? Because I'm about to threaten you with it to get those papers.
It's a lot easier to threaten you with a gun.
Yeah.
So a few days went past and Harada decided to fully help the pilot. This is the Harada whose house he's staying at.
It's such a weird position. And Harada's in part going, they see me as a Japanese man anyway. You know, if I stay loyal to the island I'm on, who's to say they're not going to turn on me later? So I'm going to turn on them first.
Yeah,
you can't break up with me, I'll break up with you.
Yeah. And if you're like having someone a bit of propaganda in the air being like, well, your country's going to lose, and then you're all going to be speaking Japanese here anyway. You know, may as well be on the winning side early.
I already speak Japanese. Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm talking figure. Like, this is a bigger thing, man. God, everything's so black and white with you. I'm trying to be theatrical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And scene. So he's like, all right, I'll help you. He stole a shotgun and a pistol from the unoccupied ranch owned by the Robinsons, the people who own the island. Being the paymaster, he had a key to the ranch. He then hid the weapons in a warehouse nearby that's used to store honey. He's like, I'll come back for you later.
He's talking to the honey.
Yeah. I need a little sweet pick-me-up.
He's a little Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. I'll come back for you later. Then he got home and he told the pilot, Nishikaichi, about the weapons he'd stolen. At this point, there was only one guard on duty. Remember, they'd asked for 5. The pilot asked to use the restroom, which was an outhouse. Now, the only phrase, this would have come in handy for me here, because the only phrase I remember from my 7 years of Japanese in primary school is, can I go to the toilet?
Okay.
Because the teacher wouldn't let you go unless you asked in Japanese.
Classic.
And it's something like...
A lot of pissy seats in that classroom.
I'd just be pissing myself left, front, center. Tori ni ete moi desu ka? And I once asked a Japanese speaking person, is that, and they said that's kind of close.
Yeah, we know what you mean. Yeah.
That's good enough for me.
I don't know why you're pissing left, right, and center though, Dave. It's like an out of control fire.
Yeah, that's the teacher being like, you can't go, and I'm being like, well, fuck you. I'm pissing left, right, center. That class was covered in my piss.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then they said, all right, next time just go.
Yeah, just go.
Just go.
Yeah.
Or just learn the phrase.
Please. I've got it written on the board here.
So Harada and the guard followed Nishikaichi to the outhouse, and when he had finished up, Harada said, this is the local guy, that he had to do something at the warehouse, and the guard wasn't sus at all and happily went with Harada, and they took the prisoner Nishikaichi. Then when they got there, Harada produced the hidden weapons and locked the guard inside the warehouse.
Wow.
With the honey, I imagine. So that's pretty good.
So he's all right. He's got all the honey.
Suckers.
Yeah.
The guard's wife soon arrived, I imagine looking for him, and she arrived on a horse-drawn wagon, and Harada and Nishikaichi, now acting as a team, horse-jacked the woman and ordered her to drive them to the house. Yes, that is a phrase that I invented. And ordered to drive them to the house.
That's like you could flip it around and it's really changing it up. Jack the horsewoman.
Yeah.
You could
very
do that.
different.
Yeah, very different.
Very different. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Woman,
Words.
Woman the
You could
jack
woman the
horse.
jack horse. Woman the horse jack.
That's true.
You know? Words, you got to put them in the right order.
They're powerful.
Words. They're powerful words. Gotta put them in the right order. Otherwise the meaning will change. Words.
So they jacked off this horsewoman. And then they ordered her to drive them to the house of Kalei Hano, the man who had first come across Nishikaichi when he crash landed. He'd been the one who'd taken the papers on the pilot's pistol, and they presumed he still had them. So they went straight to his house. Kalei Hano was not at home, so the two men detoured to the nearby broken down plane. They tried the radio, but it didn't work. So then they went back to Kalei Hano, where he had been hiding in the outhouse.
Hiding on the shitter.
He'd been hiding on the shitter. That's why when they knocked on come out. He didn't come out because he'd already run to the toilet to hide.
Toilet.
He was in the toilet.
He was in the toilet.
And whilst he's in there, I imagine he used it.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't he? I think it's kind of like it's Pavlovian. You get near a toilet and you're like,
Pavlovian.
It's Pavlovian. And you're like, I do need to go,
I
actually.
need to go.
Yeah.
Especially if you're sitting on it.
What about, because I mean, you know that feeling when you really need to go to the toilet and you're rushing to get into your house or whatever, and as you get close to the toilet, you're like, it's coming. That's Pavlovian.
Yeah. Oh, and you realise you can start to relax a little bit.
Yeah, but not too much.
Well, you can. I lost my sphincter in an accident. Can never relax.
And we will not talk about it.
We won't talk about it. Don't need to go into it.
But you know that, David. I'd ask you to be a bit more sensitive
Yeah,
when talking
please.
about things like that.
So
With your sphincter privilege.
Yeah. With your perfect sphincter.
Oh, my God.
My God.
You could just donate the inner ring. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll...
What's happened?
I know. I was talking about a sphincter transplant.
He also just
Partial.
He also just did a song about words.
I know.
Like I think we're all hungry.
I'm sorry.
But it's like this is the first thing we've done today. Like this, I'd expect in the afternoon.
Yes. So who knew it? We record later is going to be unhinged.
Going to be a few words in that, I reckon.
Or we're going to get sleepy and it'll be really low energy.
But by then
It could go either way.
We would have had a pizza by then. So
Pizza and a
that's true.
coffee.
Ooh, fuck, now I could go pizza for lunch.
Yeah, I really could.
is that place around the corner that sometimes works with the studio open for lunch?
I don't know, but yeah, maybe we could cash in some free pizzas.
Oh my God.
Please.
Yes.
Well, without telling Evan.
Evan, we've used you free pizzas.
Evan, I know you get a pizza every month or something. Well, not this month.
Not this month.
and
Not for the next 3 months. But we
got one each. So they've gone to Kalei Hano's house. He's not there. They've gone to the plane. They've come back. He's run out of the toilet. So Harada fired his shotgun at him, missing the man. And remember, it's one of his neighbours.
Yeah,
they live on the
they're
island
mates.
together. And he's now shooting weapons at
Oh
him.
my God.
So Harada, he's a local.
Yes.
Japanese descent.
And he's turned to the crash landed Japanese man.
Yeah.
And he's just shot at the guy who was guarding him.
He shot at the guy who they think has the papers and the pistol.
Right.
The first guy who found him.
The first guy who found him.
So he's shooting at him for just to scare him off or to
Well, I
make
think, like,
this is the hard way now.
To stop him running away,
Yeah.
He's got him on his person.
And it's tricky because
Well, they don't know. He could be
Right.
on his person, could be in his house. He could have stashed them somewhere.
Oh, they are American. Shoot now, find out later. Am I right? Oh, that's cops. Anyway, edit that out, I
Do you mean?
Well, it's just so interesting because Harada has sort of changed. He's so quickly gone with what the Japanese pilot has said.
Yeah.
But it's one person. It's one person telling you Japan's going to win this war.
Yeah.
I'd be wanting to back that up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
But they obviously don't have easy contact with other islands or the outside world.
There's
or...
a bit of they're sort of having a bit of he's having a bit of a freak out
Yeah.
on the island. Being like, I think this is what I should do.
Yeah.
And now, it's escalating exponentially fast because now he's shooting at one of his neighbours.
Yes.
Yes.
Wild.
Like,
and
He's
he's
picked
lived
a
on this
side now
island
for
for
sure.
decades.
Yeah. Probably known each other a long time.
It's wild how quickly it can happen. You know?
I'd shoot you in a heartbeat.
Yeah. If someone
Know what I
told
mean?
you that. What?
Oh,
Would
no,
that
that doesn't have to
Oh,
be.
okay,
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah.
No, just if I
That
had
was
a
it.
gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This is why it's important that you don't have one.
Correct.
Yeah, and you know that.
I know that.
This is something that people don't say about you. You don't have self-control with a gun, but I think it's really nice. You could get a gun.
Probably.
You'd be able, it would take a little bit of time, but you could get one.
Yeah, they're more heavily regulated here in that you have to register and
Yeah. But you could go on and you choose not to.
I choose not
because
to.
you know you'd kill me with it.
That's right. I would kill you with it. I'd just have to straight away.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, thank you for not killing Matt.
Thank you.
Would you kill anyone else? But definitely me.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
without question.
And I know where you live.
Yeah. But anyone else?
Thinking.
Like, let's say there's an intruder who's about to kill your dog.
Is it you?
Yeah, is it you?
Because if it is
Or are you already dead?
I'm already dead.
Okay. An intruder's trying to kill the dog. Look, I'm not going to shoot now to ask questions later. So I'd probably try and reason with them a little bit first.
Right.
See if there's something else I could offer them. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would kill you immediately,
Without
yes.
thinking about it. Okay, well, I think that's, no further questions.
Great.
I don't think my psyche could handle it.
A group of friends went to, when I was in Thailand with a group of friends we were 21 or something, we went to a gun range and they were shooting all sorts of insane
Have you
guns
ever...
And I didn't participate.
Has there been a single year
Because
of
I
your
knew
life you didn't
I'd
go?
get back on a plane and I would come and I would kill
charter
you.
a flight. You've travelled a lot. There's trips I didn't even know about.
I've travelled less than Dave.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah.
You know.
Moneybags McGee over here.
We're lucky.
We'll have more of it in travel so much.
That's true.
Man, I'd like to be travelling.
Mm.
How good is it?
Mm.
We should do a tour.
Okay. Let's look into that.
To Japan.
Oh, my God.
So keen.
Or
If you're
Hawaii.
listening in Japan or Hawaii, we've got the mailing list.
Yes.
We're going to go to places where people we know are going to be there. I think of all of Asia, because there's a section of Asia, Tokyo is the number one.
Oh.
But I think it's only like 30 people or something who signed up. So if you are listening and you're like...
I'm in Japan.
If we could get like 100 people there, maybe we'll go.
It's on.
That'd be awesome. All right, sorry. Let's get back to this.
All right, so he shot the shotgun at
Yes.
Kalehano. Thankfully for Kalehano, he missed. He ran, he piss bolted, and then he informed the rest of the village what the heck was going on. Because this is all very sudden that this guy that they were sort of semi-guarding but like friendly with is now on a rampage with one of their other locals. They've both got guns. So most of the residents fled to remote areas of the island for their own safety. Kalehano then snuck back to his own house and Nishikaichi was no longer there. He grabbed the documents that Nishikaichi wanted so badly and then went to his mother-in-law's house, hid them there, before taking off on a horse, heading for the northern part of the island where he hoped to light a signal fire to alert outsiders that trouble was brewing.
Whoa.
Right. This guy's cool.
He sounds like a badass.
He's badass.
Yeah.
He's a real take control of the situation
I'm
kind of guy.
picturing The Rock playing this character.
That would be sick.
If I can be honest, yeah.
And then the problem was he's badass, but he's a little bit clumsy, and he accidentally lit the papers on fire, and he hid the
signal
fire.
And his mother-in-law's house.
Yeah.
She's come home and gone, what are all these sticks?
Yeah.
What is this?
Like, oh, no.
Oh, damn it.
So when he arrived at Mount Paniao, which is Niihau's highest point, he discovered that some other men had already started a signal fire. He's like, oh.
What are they signaling?
I had that idea too. Same idea. They were like, shit's going down. We've got to tell people outside. Not wanting to take the chance of the authorities immediately seeing the fire and understanding the peril the island was in, Kalehano grabbed 5 others and set off in a boat to get help. It was midnight and the journey would take 10 hours.
Oh, wow.
So they jumped in.
Round trip?
One way.
Oh, okay. Well, but they'll be able to get back quicker on some sort of flying machine.
Or a more
some
powerful.
sort of phantasmagorical flying
It
machine.
takes 10 hours to fly from here to Hawaii.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Should we go there for pizza?
He's really hungry.
That probably makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I
No,
think.
but it's one of the only few places that don't have Hawaiian pizza.
Oh, should we bring Hawaiian pizza to Hawaii?
Oh, my God.
We could make a really big amount of cash from tourists.
They will
who go
thank
there
us.
going,
Where's the Hawaiian?
oh, right here. Come to Keith and Bruce's Hawaiian Pizzeria.
We've also got Aussie. We've put egg on it.
We crack an egg. That's an Aussie thing. Weird for some reason.
We love it,
It was the only thing that people hadn't done. So we
Yeah.
went, all right, we'll do that.
Don't mind an egg on a pizza.
I don't mind it either. But so they went in a boat for 10 hours. They made it, and then they called the owner of the island, Elmer Robinson, who was obviously pretty shocked by the story.
Yeah.
He'd been trying to get to the island for days, but was told he wasn't allowed to break the naval blockade. But with this new information, he was able to convince the local commander to send a boat to Niihau and sort out, 2 gunmen on the loose. Back on the island, the pilot Nishikaichi and his local accomplice, Harada, took the man they'd locked in the warehouse with all the honey and another local man hostage.
What's happened to Harada's wife? You were saying she was sort of on board?
Yes, but she's not with them.
Okay.
She's still at her own house.
Clever.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
I'll wait to see how this pans out.
Everyone else has fled, and she's like, I'll just sit at
I
home.
was supporting whoever won the whole time.
So they went back to the plane, this is Nishikaichi, Harada and their two hostages, and stripped off its machine gun and ammunition before trying to burn the aircraft. Unfortunately, the cockpit didn't really catch light, which is embarrassing. Honestly, they're not the best at this.
Okay.
They're not that competent. They then let one of their prisoners, Kaliki Kalima, go to tell Harada's wife, Irene, that he wouldn't be home that night.
Oh,
Okay.
Rain.
So they're like,
all right, but then you come right back here and you be back as a hostage.
You come
Go
right back.
tell her, and then you come right back.
HistoryNet writes, then he and the pilot, apparently drunk with power, walked through the now silent village, firing their weapons and yelling for Kaleiano to surrender.
Well, they've lost their minds.
Meanwhile, Kalima, who was a hostage and then a messenger, of course, didn't go back to his captors, as probably instructed. Instead, ran and found his wife, as well as Ben Kanahele, a local 6-foot-plus Hawaiian sheep rancher known for his incredible strength.
Okay, maybe this could be The Rock.
This
but
could be The
now
Rock.
I'm thinking this is Jason Momoa.
This could be Jason Momoa. It's a big dude. It's a strong dude.
Yeah. It's Aquaman.
We can do better than Aquaman. So bad.
It was so bad.
So bad.
What, the octopus and the drums? Was that movie? Or was that Finding Nemo?
I think that is
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Another classic.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah. But also pretty good.
Oh,
That's so
fun.
good. What a great song.
Under the sea. No, that's not right, is it?
No, it is, but if you start singing again,
Oh, well,
you'll
I'll
have to sing the whole thing. And then the more
Everything's
the more
better down where it's wetter.
the more time we take up,
Oh,
the
less pizza.
Less pizza.
Will be eaten, absolutely. Ben Kanahele and Kalima were able to sneak to the wagon. That's the big man and the other guy who'd escaped. Well, actually, it's the messenger that didn't come back. They went to the wagon where the pilot had stashed his machine gun and ammunition, and they quietly stole it, going unnoticed in the daring raid. They were a bit like, we don't want you to have this.
Yeah, that's a
Take it
good
away.
call. Yeah.
Unfortunately, they were soon captured when they tried to return to the village to get some food, along with their wives. So now Nishikaichi and Harada had 5 hostages, and they returned to Kaleihiano's house searching for the papers. They're desperate for these papers.
They'd taken the weapons to keep them away from the army man, the pilot. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then they were captured. Do they still have the...
No, they'd stashed the weapons
okay.
away. No.
Like, they basically just delivered it to
Yeah.
them. No.
They're like, oh, sorry, we thought you wanted this.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they don't have the machine gun anymore, which is fortunate. So they're like, we want the papers. They went to Kaleiano's house. They're obsessed. They think he's got it. They, of course, couldn't find them, and they burnt down his house in frustration, which I guess you're like, if the papers are in there, they're burnt. But if they're not, you will never know they're not in there. So they then forced strongman Ben Kanahele, possibly Jason Momoa, to search for Kaleihano. Kanahele knew that Kaleihano had already left the island in a boat, but he put on an Academy Award-worthy performance of pretending to call out and search for him.
Like a parent playing hide and seek with a kid.
Where are you?
I'm going to have a look under the bed.
Yeah. Not there.
Under the pillows? No.
Could it be in the pantry?
I see 2 feet poking out. Couldn't possibly be anything to do with me.
My parents they kind of still tease me because playing hide and seek with me, they'd go, Jessie, where are you? And I'd run out and go, here I am.
Jessie, you idiot.
What an
Just
idiot.
explain the game to you one more time.
Okay, but no, that's on us because we keep saying, where are you?
Yeah.
Like, if people broke into your house and your parents were like, hide. And then
The robber.
Yeah, the robber's like, anyone else please come out? Where are you? I'm here.
I am.
Hello.
And then she just charms the shit out of them.
Yeah, that's right.
It's very
And then
cute.
kick them in the shin. So they're frustrated they couldn't find him. Nishikaichi, who was armed with the shotgun and a pistol in his boot, threatened that if they didn't find Kaleihiano, he would start executing people on the island. So stuff's really stepping up here. HistoryNet writes, the placid Niihauans were normally slow to anger, but by this time, they'd had enough. Speaking Hawaiian, the strong rancher Ben Kanahele demanded that Harada, a man he knows from the island, take the pilot's pistol. Harada refused. He being a bit like, "Come on, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
You got to take this guy out before he starts killing our friends."
Yeah.
Harada refused, but he indicated to Nishikaichi that he needed the shotgun. A bit like, "You have the pistol, I'll have the shotgun." As the pilot handed over the gun, the big man, Ben Kanahele, and his wife lunged at him.
No.
Nishikaichi was too quick for them, and he grabbed the pistol from his boot and fired off 3 shots at Kanahele, hitting him in the chest, hip, and groin. But this really is like a Jason Momoa
Now
type.
he's pissed off.
Like something out of an action movie. This only enraged the big Hawaiian man, who grabbed the pilot, hoisted him in the air, and threw him against a nearby stone wall.
Whoa.
Just like piffed this man.
Holy
Just crazy.
shit.
And just a heads up for the listeners, there's a brutal bit coming up here that I will quote directly from HistoryNet. But if you don't want to hear the violent details here, you can skip ahead. So they've thrown the pilot into a wall. Grabbing a rock, Kanahele's wife began to bash the fallen pilot's head with rocks. Kanahele then drew a knife and slit Nishikaichi's throat.
What?
Which is so full on. Harada, the local man, no doubt realizing that he had abetted a disastrous chain of events, jammed the shotgun muzzle into his own gut. I also read his mouth and he pulled the trigger. So he ended his own life. Both men were dead. It all happened so fast.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so wild?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So for
yeah.
people who just skipped ahead 30 seconds, the 2 insurgents.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Both
antagonists
dead.
are both dead. They've taken that. One was taken out by Ben and his wife. The other man ended his own life, realizing that, oh my God, what's happened?
But Ben's been shot 3 times.
Yeah, Ben's been shot 3 times.
And I mean, there's no good place to be shot.
Especially 3 times.
No,
Yeah. You're
but those
bleeding in
are
3
all
separate spots.
pretty important places, and you're going to bleed out of them.
Yeah, chest, hip, and groin. An army rescue party arrived the
Fuck,
next...
marry, kill. Chest, hip, groin.
Ooh, fantastic question. Okay.
Definitely.
I'm going to fuck the groin.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's classic.
It makes the most
Yeah.
sense for that purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to marry the chest.
Yeah.
That's where the heart is.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, I guess, kill the hip.
Yeah, hips are replaced all the time.
Absolutely.
Hip replacement
All
is
the
a
time.
cliche
Yeah,
almost.
Exactly.
Yep. It's boring.
You were due
Yeah.
for one
Yawn.
anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I think I'm happy with
That's
that
the
choice.
perfect choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm in agreement.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, we all agree.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Fuck the groin. An army rescue party arrived the next morning. So it's a little late, fellas.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks
Did I
a lot.
splutter?
Yeah. Did I splutter? And I'm pleased to say that the hero of the piece, Big Ben Kanahele, eventually recovered and was awarded 2 presidential citations, the Purple Heart, which given to those wounded or killed while serving,
Wow.
even though he wasn't serving, and the Medal of Merit, which at the time was the highest civilian decoration of the United States in the gift of the president.
Wow.
So he got this presidential award.
Who
But
was
it's
the
just like-
president at the time?
Gosh.
They would have been so stoked if it was Calvin.
Yeah.
Is it Roosevelt? World War II president. USA.
It was
It was Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Roos.
Unless they waited till after the war, which they might have because there was so much going on.
There's a
but-
lot happening. So this whole thing only lasted a few days. Like, as in the pilot landing, this main event was like a night. Like, it was quick.
Yeah.
Right? Wow. Very dramatic.
In
the
the
whole thing-
movie, there's going to be a lot of just hanging out in the honey room.
Yeah.
Apparently, there is a movie of this that was suggested that I could check out by Henry, who suggested the topic, saying they made a really bad movie about this.
But he's saying you could watch it.
You could, but it's
Yeah,
pretty bad.
I think, it's so low budget, you might have a bit of fun watching it.
I see.
So yeah, he got those awards.
Wow.
The National Archives note that Ben wasn't the only one remembered as a hero. In fact, Pilot Shigenori Nishikaichi's hometown of Hashihama in Japan has a monument dedicated to him. Engraved on it are his actions over Wahoo. It said that he died in battle and has a stirring and poignant epitaph that says, "His meritorious deed will live forever."
Wow.
That's for the pilot.
For the pilot in Japan, so that he got a statue.
Yeah. That's it's always one man's terrorist, another man's freedom fighter.
Yep.
It's true.
And how war works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Niihau incident, as it has become widely known, was the subject of an FBI memorandum authored by none other than J. Edgar Hoover. And you can find it online that I'll link to in the show notes. In it, he describes the actions taken by both the antagonists and the brave inhabitants of Niihau. HistoryNet finishes by writing that Harada's widowed wife Irene was punished. They write, quote, thought to be a Japanese spy, she was jailed on December 15th, 1941, and she was transferred to a military prison on Oahu where she was reportedly questioned but held her silence. She was released in late 1944 and returned to Niihau embittered for life.
So she went back to Niihau.
Which would be, like, it's obviously already a pretty small community where everyone knows each other. And, like, people would remember that, you know, your husband had helped this guy that...
Yeah.
And she was embittered, as in she would just sort of was like... harumphing around.
Yeah, I guess, like, you know, her husband, you know, did die because of this chain of events.
Probably.
Yeah.
Nah, but probably menopause.
Oh, right.
You know,
she's going through the change.
Yeah, that'll have you harumphing.
Oh, yeah.
That'll embitter you for life. Shintani, the beekeeper that didn't want to get involved at the start but sort of helped by asking for the papers to be returned, was taken into custody and interned on a US mainland on the US mainland throughout the war, which is kind of his big worry, was because he wasn't a US citizen and his kids were. And he was like, I don't want to rock the boat here, even though I've lived here for 4 decades.
Yeah.
With the post-war repeal of racial barriers to immigration, he became a naturalized citizen finally in 1960.
Oh, wow.
But before that, many Japanese Americans faced a very tough time during World War II. The actions of Shintani and the Haradas, all Niihauans of Japanese ancestry, were noted in January's 1942 Navy report as indications of, quote, likelihood that Japanese residents previously believed loyalty to the United States may aid Japan.
Oh.
Because that had happened in this isolated place, they sort of extrapolated from that.
Yeah.
And it was a big reason that this happened. The National World War II Museum writes, at the time of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbour, about 120,000 persons of Japanese ancestry lived on the US mainland, mostly along the Pacific coast. About 2/3 were full citizens, born and raised in the US. Following the Pearl Harbour attacks, however, a wave of anti-Japanese suspicion and fear led the Roosevelt administration to adopt a drastic policy towards these residents. It writes, both alien and citizen alike. Virtually all Japanese Americans were forced to leave their homes and property and live in camps for most of the war. And it was the same here in Australia, where we had a much smaller Japanese population. But about 98% of Australia's Japanese population were sent to internment camps during the Second World War.
Wow.
Interesting to note that despite both Pearl Harbour and the Niihau incident happening in Hawaii, the territorial governor of Hawaii rejected calls for the mass incarceration of the Japanese Americans living there. And I'd like to end on the territorial governor of Hawaii because his name was Joseph Poindexter.
Oh.
Isn't the best name?
Normally, I would agree with you, but we heard from Guthrie, whatever the fuck. Scrimegower. And
right.
Unfortunately, Joseph Poindexter takes a second place today.
Oh, you're true.
I'm really pretty sure that Dave's just made up this story, and that's why he's quoting from a guy called Scrime
and Poindexter. Yeah, let's yeah.
I couldn't believe. I should check if what other work Guthrie Scrimegower has done.
Stick up for yourself, Poindexter.
I hope Guthrie's got
That's what made me think of it.
Instagram.
It says, he's a freelance journalist, investigative journalist, it says on his LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 300 plus followers on Twitter.
Well, make that 300.
You're re-signing up to Twitter.
I'm getting back on there.
New York City based. He's written for Rolling Stone, Wired, Business Insider. Insider?
No.
What? Is he a stud?
He's quite
Oh my
He looks
God.
like Luke Perry.
Guthrie, my man, he's
quite handsome.
What
He's
the
hot.
heck?
What the fuck?
Not your value. Obviously, your name is your value, and that's
What
incredible
the
as well.
fuck?
But yeah, he's a stud.
Guthrie what?
Just type in SC R and you'll come up. I found him on Instagram.
I was saying Scrimgour, but do you reckon Scrimgour's right? Would you say that, Jess? It's Geour. Like,
I found him on Instagram.
are you following this guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Thirst traps?
This is.
This would be so bizarre.
I was expecting the oldest man in the world.
Me too. I assumed that he was as old as the guy he was interviewing on the island, like in his 80s.
The first thing that comes up is Guthrie Scrapyard.
Okay.
And then
that's good stuff too.
Guthrie Scrimgeour.
Wow. Okay. Sorry, Dave.
I'm happy to end on... I was going to end on Joseph Poindexter, but let's end on Guthrie Scrimgeour.
What do you have? Do you have any tales to tell? What was it Poindexter going to say?
Oh, no, I just wanted to say that was his name. So I thought that Matt would enjoy. Stick up for yourself, Poindexter.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, but that's the Niihau incident, a story I'd never heard of, and I would like to thank, again, Henry for suggesting it both in the hat and on Patreon. And he did such a great pitch that other people in Patreon obviously thought it sounded like a really interesting story too. But there's not heaps of it online. Like all this, the sources that I quoted from and linked to are kind of it. So I'm not sure how Henry came across it, but I'm thankful that they did, because it's certainly an interesting part of history I wouldn't have come across otherwise.
Yeah, it's a really fascinating story.
Yeah, and how quickly things can escalate from like you're giving this guy breakfast that night, he's playing a song on a guitar, to like literally within 48 hours he's shooting at your fellow people.
Yeah, it's wild.
Whoa,
absolutely wild
stuff.
Yeah, and a positive ending for that community.
For the community. And obviously, that community still lives under interesting circumstances,
Very
to say the
interesting
least.
circumstances.
What's the succession plan for Keith and Bruce?
Yeah, they got kids.
I did read that in the Scrimgeour interview, actually. One of the brothers, I can't remember which one, does have kids, the other one doesn't, and they haven't announced the succession plan yet. But I think it's assumed that it will go to one of their children.
Right.
And the chain will go on. The American government have tried various times to purchase the island, but they're holdouts. They don't want to sell it.
I'd sell it, I reckon.
To America?
Well, yeah, no, good point.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's really up to what the people on the island want. You would think they would want to be...
They might be happy with how it is.
Yeah, totally.
It's hard to know.
When I think of someone who owns an island, I think of like a billionaire, and like, it's like Richard Branson's island that you were saying before. Like, it's got a resort on there, that kind of thing. But this is I think that they live very basically, even the owners of the island.
Well, that's why they don't live there permanently, because they go back to check their emails and stuff.
Like, what I would do is I'd sell that island, hopefully to people that keep it as a sanctuary for the people that live there and the wildlife or whatever, but get enough money that you could buy your own private resort style.
Yeah, with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and running water
Obviously,
and stuff.
it'd be a bit smaller, but that's okay.
That's all right.
You can still
I don't have to shit in a hole.
Yeah, live a life of luxury.
Yeah.
And still own an island, still tell people, I own an island.
Yes, I'm going to my island for the weekend.
But I think that they think of like the outside, because of their religious beliefs, I think they think of the outside world as being a bit corrupted and evil, and that they're in this little enclave where they live by their beliefs, their Calvinist beliefs, and
well, good on him.
The last post, Guthrie hasn't been posting a lot lately.
Yeah, he hasn't been.
But about 3 years ago, his last post was photos in Kauai.
Yeah, most of those posts are in Hawaii.
But also,
really? But
he does a bit of acting, looks like in sort of low budget short films and web series.
Oh, that's cool. Well, the article that I quoted a lot from, that I'll of course link to, that was from August 27, 2025. So it's not that old. So he's been there pretty recently.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And he was in Boston Children's Theatre's production of Hair in 2013. So
2013. Back when he was still a child?
Yeah.
Okay.
We hope. So, there
you go. A lot
there
going
you
on
go.
there.
That new thing? Yeah, we've got it. The Drop by GNC, bringing you all the newness that matters. Handpicked by the pros who actually know what's up and what's proven to work. We keep you on top of the trends and dialed into what's next. Whether you're crushing it at the gym, leveling up your game, or thriving every day, The Drop by GNC is where the latest solutions in health and wellness land first. Non-stop innovation and fresh finds daily. Explore what's new and what's next on The Drop by GNC.
Early birds always rise to the occasion for summer vacation planning, because early gets you closer to the action. So don't be late. Book your next vacation early on Vrbo and save over $120. Rise and shine. Average savings $141. Select homes only.
Well, Dave, that brings us to everyone's favourite section of the show. Jess has just snuck out due to ongoing health issues, doctor's mandate. She goes for a walk around the block. But she's going to get us coffees. Doesn't matter. She might be back before the end of this. We'll see.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Stay tuned, everyone.
So this part of the show, we spend it thanking who I call the greatest people on earth.
I agree.
Yeah. Our Patreon supporters. These people make the show exist.
They make it good, I guess.
We started it existing and they're like the laugh support, keeping it going. Without them, we almost definitely would not still be doing it. So we really appreciate their support. It means everything. And so, that's why we spend the last little bit of our episode with Dave and I. Jess obviously doesn't quite have the same level of appreciation for you. No, I'm only joking, of course. That felt too real. So
she loves you. But
she loves you.
Also loves a walk.
We we spend a bit of this time thanking those people. If you want to be one of those people, go to patreon.com/dogoonpod. It's probably linked in the show notes, I believe. But I think most of you know how to, find things online.
You know how to type.
And yes, the first thing we like to do in this part of the show is something called the Fact, Quote, or Question section, which actually even has a jingle. I think it goes something like this: Fact, Quote, or Question.
Ding.
Always remembers the ding. This time remembered the sing. And the way this works is I've got 3 today. 3 of our great supporters on the Sydney Scheinberg.
Oh, we love that Sydney Scheinberg.
Sydney Scheinberg level or above get to give us a fact, quote, or question, or a brag, or a suggestion, or really whatever they like.
And these are the people that also are giving us direct topics now that
That's right.
Getting other patrons to vote for. So
yes,
if you've got a topic you really want us to do, that's your chance.
You got the direct line, and then they go to the vote.
Yeah,
where
that's
all
right.
the patrons vote. It's a system, and that's what leads to the quality of a topic like today. And they also get to give themselves a title. First one up this week comes from Shazza. And Shazza's title is Connoisseur of Perfectly Lining Up Glassware in Even Numbers Only. 5 is okay in brackets.
Oh, okay.
I love how Shazza is a connoisseur. Shazza has a question, which is, hi friends, since last writing I have a small brag. I got a job as a quality control chemist. I love being in the lab, and I can still listen to the pod while getting the work done. Ideal scenario.
That's great.
We can't do that, when we're on stage or in the studio.
Well, we're doing the pod.
We can't listen to other pods as much
but we
as I'd
listen
love
to the pod we're making right now.
Oh, that's true. We're sort of in the pod.
Yeah.
And the pod is in us.
Yeah. But imagine people are like, sorry, just listen to the latest philosophy. Can you just keep it down over there?
Shazza goes on. The other day I was washing the glassware and I realized that I only have 900 ml volumetric flasks. What? Apologies if I'm not saying that right. I could instantly hear Jess saying 1 more or 4 less. My question is, there was an echo of Jess saying that. She's furious down the road. My question is, if you could be any piece of chemistry glassware, which one would you be and why? I mean, luckily Shazza answers, but the only one I can really think of is...
You're thinking of the thing I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
The conical flask.
Oh, the conical flask is a great call. I was thinking of the, what do you call the little tubes with the round bottom and they have to sit in... Conical flask, or is that what that is?
No. You're just thinking. I think they just call them test tubes, don't they?
Test tubes. Yeah. I was thinking test tubes, but the conical flask is brilliant.
But in a conical flask,
what an elegant piece of glassware!
And you can do a real swill down the bottom, and it won't come out the top.
Oh, that's yes. Can I change my answer to a conical flask?
Yeah, you could also have a beaker.
Oh yes,
that's like a beaker's useful for like the kitchen as well.
Yeah, beakers are great, but they're not as cool looking as a conical flask. Yeah, I'm going to go conical flask. But I was thinking, what did you say I was thinking?
Test tube.
Test tube. Test tube. Yeah, classic test tube. I mean, they're pretty fun as well. It's fun to have a bit of glassware that can't stand up on its own.
Yeah, you need the extra support.
Stand up for yourself, Poindexter. Saying that to a test tube.
I want to know if we're hack and Shazza knows some ones that I wouldn't have even heard of.
She did also ask why. I think it's just how that conical flask just looks awesome.
For me, it's just the swilling capabilities.
Yeah. It looks like something I'd be happy to drink out of that.
Yeah, for sure. Like if you go to someone's house, if they had that for drinking out of, you'd be like, oh, a bit eccentric.
Yeah. Wasn't there a bar in Melbourne at some point, like 20 years ago, 15 years ago?
Oh, there was.
Where it was
down one of the laneways.
Yeah, it was all science-based glassware.
Yes.
Well, the whole place was
For a
maybe
while there, it was a
science-based.
comedy festival venue as well.
Yeah.
People did, like, it had like a 30-seat. What was that
It was
place
called the
called?
something lab or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the exact same place you're thinking of, but
Anyway,
a little eccentric.
So Shazza writes, my answer is a 400ml beaker. The beaker is such a versatile piece of equipment.
It is.
It's helpful daily, but also not also very accurate. I don't fully know what that means. I guess it's also not very accurate.
Okay.
But it feels like it is very.
If it's 400 mil, but is 400 mil not that useful? Because often things will ask for 250. One cup or two is 500 mil.
The beaker is such a versatile piece of equipment, comma, is helpful daily, but not also very accurate. This is science lingo that is not
that's right,
connecting.
yeah.
I think it's the most important thing to have in a lab, but used as a general cup.
I agree. So with conical flasks, like we're saying, you could sup from that.
Here's a link if you want to have a look at what there is. Thanks for always providing laughs. Oh my God, there's a link to westlab.com.au/consumables/glassware.
Wow.
And this is where, oh my God, Dave.
Oh, we're in glassware heaven over
Holy moly, look at this guy. Volumetric flasks. Borosilicate class A with a PE stopper. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Would they throw that in for free?
What a range.
I thought there would be ones that we'd never heard of.
But yeah, I think that none of them beat what you suggested, Dave.
I've got to get the conical flask.
Fantastic. Great question.
I'm glad I had an answer for it.
Got to tell you, never been asked that one before. And I was
What's your favourite piece of chemistry glassware and why?
I've forgotten it again. What was the test tube? I never would have come up with that.
Test tube.
It's too obvious that I can't.
Yeah, it's so obvious. I was like, there's got to be a more scientific name that I've forgotten. No, test tube.
That's the one I remember with your Bunsen beaker.
Bunsen burner.
Bunsen burner.
You put the beaker over the Bunsen burner.
Yeah, the Bunsen burner, and you know,
sits on that little mesh sort of platform, so it can get heated up. There's the safety flame, which honestly looks more impressive.
Yeah, that's the big yellow bit.
Yeah, but then you have the smaller
safety
blue one.
Flame.
It's like
yeah, because you could twiddle your fingers through it.
Yeah. Oh.
Just like Heath Ledger did in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, I forgot that he did that. I was going to say
I'm like,
Knight's Tale.
I'm like, mate, that's my move.
Heath stole my move.
Heath was all of us in that movie. I like how he didn't even put on it. He was just an Australian guy.
What a guy.
That's the dream. You get cast enough, you don't have to put on an accent. I went for an audition recently with an American accent. I'm like, is there any chance this character could be Australian?
Hey, guys. That's great.
He now.
He now.
He now.
Whoa.
All right. Okay. Hey. I'll read the next one in my attempt at American accent here.
General American.
That one was specifically a Southern state, but I went General Southern. But this next one comes from Bob McBubbington, Bobby Bubbington,
hello, Bob.
aka the president of Spending Hours Making Something Only to Decide Not to Use It. And Bob is asking a question. Bob writes, while I was sat on the sofa with a bad back, looking at a tube, I had wasted hours machining and ended up not using for an Xmas present. I started thinking about old stuff and how old Matt is. And a question came to mind. What is the oldest thing you own? I have a metalwork lathe that's a bit over 100 years old, which originally would have been on a Royal Navy ship. It's a Drummond Admiralty, and I'm not sure if it would have been powered by a treadle or hooked up to some power from the ship's engine.
but has since been converted to use an electric motor. It's not an amazing shape. It's not in an amazing shape. And it's missing bits, but it's okay for the age. I also have a pillar drill from the 60s, which is really nice. Thanks so much for writing into us, Bob.
Thank you so much, Bob. And what was he doing with a tube or a tube?
He was watching it.
Watching a tube?
He was looking at a tube. A tube. He was looking at a tube. He made this tube for a Christmas present.
Okay, no more questions.
Could it have been a test tube?
Test tube.
What are the odds?
Do you own any really old stuff? Gosh. Obviously, you've been around for a long time, but you've moved house so often.
I think my bass amp is older than me.
Oh, really?
I think it's like from the... Yeah.
Did you inherit it?
No, I bought it secondhand
that's
from...
awesome.
What was it called? Someone House of Music.
Troy's House of Music?
Choice of House of Music.
In Ringwood?
I think
when I was in early high school, we would go to Troy's House of Music in Ringwood. I don't think it's there
Maybe
anymore.
it was in Ringwood. I can't remember. I had to catch a train, a couple of trains, and Troy's House of Music. Yeah. That piano, I have no idea how old it is. And Dave, I really think it would be good in your home. You're a musician.
Oh, the piano would be pretty old, you reckon?
Yeah, it's got to be.
And no, thank you. For me, old stuff. I've got a few things I've inherited from my grandparents. A couple of old, those Toby jugs.
Oh.
They're like characters, and they're basically like a mug, but they call them Toby jugs. I've got a Long John Silver one.
That's fun.
I reckon that's probably.
I've never heard the term, but yeah,
probably from the 50s.
I've got one of Dad's. He got this plate given to him after the Second World War for commemorating service. So that's from the 40s.
Oh yeah, I've got one of my grandma's old books where she, in high school had been given an award or something, and it was and the prize was a book, and it's got her name in the front of it. So that would have been
cool.
the 30s or something. It's
yeah.
Probably the old. I don't think of anything else. Yeah, I feel like depending on where you live in the world, there'd be things that are so old.
Yeah, they're really? No, I said
house
old.
My house is 400 years old.
Yeah. Hey, it's Bopper.
Hello, Jess is here, and she's got a green drink for me, which is a pistachio, a coffee for Matt, and a blue drink for Jess, which is very exciting, and a cookie!
Full range of colours. We just said the question there. Oh, firstly, you've only missed 2 fake quota questions.
Great.
First one is, what's your favourite scientific glassware?
Beaker.
Fantastic. Well, you agree with the question.
Shazza, who is a professional chemist.
Oh, I love that.
Dave convinced me of the, what was it?
I love the conical flask.
Oh, a conical flask is fun.
And now Bob McBobbington.
But Matt couldn't remember the word test tube.
Test tube. I couldn't remember test tube just then either. I was like, what are the long, skinny little boys?
The rounded
test
bottom.
Tube. Exactly what Matt said.
Yeah. Matt and I are the same person.
What's the oldest thing you have at your house? Because Bob he's got an old lathe that's over 100 years old.
That's cool. I have a a little pot, like a plant pot that my grandma gave me that was her mum's or grandma's or something.
Oh, that's a cool one.
It's really old. Yeah, probably something from grandma. I was going to say jewelry from grandma, but I think that was bought in her lifetime.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, a couple of things from grandma that I've inherited, but they're unfortunately, it's not land or.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Wasted
land. You go to land. Phew, I mean, billions of years.
But it's just like a little teapot thing that's been in the family for many generations.
I tell you what, I'm going to pick up a rock on the way home, and now I'm going to have a new answer next time Bob asks.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
I've got a rock. That's really.
I've got
good.
this rock.
Who knows? Thousands, easily.
Geologically speaking, is that the right one? It's real old.
Really old.
Real old.
We've had this one got a cup full of sand.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
It's fucking old, mate.
Oh, I mean, all the molecules that make us up.
Yep. My bones
were there at the Big Bang. Is that wrong? I think Bill Bryson told me that. Oh, guys, I'm going to see Bill Bryson tomorrow night at the time of recording.
I don't care, and I don't want to hear about it.
Are you excited though? I want to.
You can message Dave about it after.
I'll message him during it. I got cheap tickets. Probably won't be able to see him.
Yep.
Does he just
Does either of you have opera binoculars? You seem like the types.
Oh, that's one of the oldest things I own. Actually, I do have an old pair of binoculars from my granddad, but not opera ones. You would just look like a bit of a bird watcher that's got lost.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Thank you so much to Bob for that question. Last one this week comes from Nell, aka second favourite child. Depends on where you're putting your emphasis there.
Also,
second favourite child or the second child who's also the favourite child.
Second, yeah, that's my situation.
Yeah, me too.
My thought was it depends on like how many children there are, because if there's 30,
yeah, number 2 is actually
that's
fantastic.
awesome. But if there's 2
yeah,
or 3,
not great.
There was
or one.
an Olympian asked this week after winning a couple of silvers.
Yes.
If it was happy to win silver, does it feel like 2 chances
was it
where you lost
2
gold?
golds lost or
Yeah.
2 silvers earned?
And
is how
she
is
just
it?
schooled him for
It was
ages.
so good. She was like, I'm the most decorated female free skier in history.
That is so... Oh, I didn't see that.
It was so fucking bad. Like, at first she laughs at him
Yeah.
and then answers. And, oh, man, it's very satisfying.
I'm going to watch that straight after
Yeah,
this.
it's good.
So, Nell, second favourite child, has a tribute.
Ooh.
Writing, hello Jess, Matt and Dave. I've been able to up my membership, which I've wanted to do since the very beginning. This is thanks to my late dad, or Da, Warwick Arthur Smith. What a name. Was for short, I guess.
Was.
Hopefully it's, I'm saying that respectively.
Yes.
Respectfully.
Respectedly.
Before he passed, he told me, don't blow up your inheritance. I put the up in there. Don't blow your inheritance.
Uh-huh. Don't blow up.
Her inheritance was TNT.
Don't blow it up.
I think he'd be okay knowing I've been able to repay the group of people who emotionally carried me through a messy divorce, provided many laughs on lonely nights away from my young son, kept the episodes rolling through a global pandemic, filled broken nights of sleep while feeding newborn babies in 21 and 24, and kept my company on countless commutes to and from work. But this tribute is meant for my dear Da, not for you 3. I wrote him this before he passed. It doesn't feel finished, but it is a tribute nonetheless. For WAS. It was your strong hands that pulled me out from under the water when I took one step too far. It was your words of praise I sought in everything I ever did. It was the smell of your aftershave and tobacco following you down the hall. It was the coffee on the balcony watching the puppies play. It was the gallery visits, the movies, the beach holidays. It was live music, the record player, the radio in the car. It was Friday night football and gin rubbing on the rug. It was long drives and Pepsi and pies. It was childhood at its best. I thought it was forever. You will be forever was. Thank you for creating this pod. I'm so grateful to you now more than ever. Oh my God.
No, that is so lovely.
Oh, beautiful. Love that.
I don't know if I'm meant to be saying was as an initialism or as an acronym, which is something Dave taught me.
Uh-huh.
In like episode 4 or something, I reckon. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I reckon
was. Oh, that's so nice.
That's so lovely.
I just held it together there.
Yep. Beautiful words.
So sweet. Oh my God. So lovely. Cheers, Nell. Bob and Shazza. Fantastic round of fact quotes and questions this week. If you want to get involved, Sydney Scheinberg level or above on the Patreon. The next thing we do, we shout out to a few of our other great supporters who are on the shout out level or above. And Jess normally comes up with a game for this part.
Yes, I do. That's actually so true.
What about pizza? What are you putting on a pizza? Oh, wait. Where they're from, right? We call it the whatever pizza.
Yes.
And it's just a thing that they probably wouldn't have there, but maybe you could
Great.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Me and Dave will do the thing, you do the topping.
Sure.
Because you're a pizza aficionado.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dave, I'll do the place, you do the name, or
Love
vice versa. Happy with that?
Yeah, happy with that.
Address unknown for the first one here. Can only assume from deep within the fortress of the moles.
So I'm just going to see if there's a pizza topping generator.
All right, well, just loads that up. This person, like Matt said, is in the Fortress of the Moles, but we'd like to say hello and thank you down there in the Fortress to Hazel Francis.
Oh my God, I love that name.
Where are they from?
They're from Fortress of the Moles.
Fortress of the Moles. Great. Okay. So what are we calling the pizza?
Well, I guess the Molish.
The Molish.
The Molish pizza.
Molish. And it's got, so this is great. So I have found a pizza topping generator and it gives you 4 toppings.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're going to build it for us?
Yeah. So it's got Philly steak, bacon, beef crumble, and tomatoes.
That's so good.
It's a cheeseless pizza.
I've gone for a this is veggies and meat. I can do just meat or vegetarian.
We're assuming cheese, I guess.
Oh yeah, still got the tomato sauce and the
right.
cheese.
It was
That's
only
a
when they
given.
said
That's a
tomato
given.
at the end, I'm like,
hang on.
wait.
You can have fresh tomato on a pizza as well.
Of course you can, and I'd recommend that you do. That's so good. All right, next one comes from London in Great Britain.
Hello and thank you to George. Just so you know who you are, your email includes the number 1 in it.
Okay.
So George number 1.
And the London.
And the London.
The London. Black olives.
Oh, man.
Sausage.
Yes.
Beef crumble again.
I don't know what that is.
Me either. I'm not looking into it. And roasted red peppers.
Well, that sounds good.
That sounds pretty good.
Beef crumble is good.
Yeah, beef crumble doesn't sound. Sound like I want it on a pizza.
It's like ground beef.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like sort of a mincy sort of.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, that's all right.
I hope that. I mean, it feels like this AI you're using. I assume it is.
Yeah.
A highly trained AI.
Yes.
Is just obsessed with ground beef.
Okay, so I'm on the Woolworths website.
Me too! At the Primo Cook and Create.
Yeah, which is a crumbled beef, and it says for a delicious supreme pizza.
So there you go. It is like a ground beef.
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
Oh my God. La La Land, Los Angeles.
It's Owen Herbal or Herbele.
Oh my God, great name.
Sorry, I've put an extra R in there.
The LA pizza.
Yeah, I was going to say order an LA from me.
Could I get get a family LA pizza?
And
we're in a pizza shop, so I just say.
You need a name for the order? How about Owen Herbal? Herbal. It's EB. I put an R in there, Herbal, but it's Herbel.
Herbel.
E-Burl.
Okay, so
E-Burl. Maybe it's E-Burls. Owen, I'm so sorry that I've stopped this up.
Now you're the chef, so I'm yelling ingredients at you. We're going to need sausage, hot banana peppers, Brooklyn pepperoni, and mushroom.
Oh, coming right up.
That sounds. That could be good. Again, I don't fully know what some of them.
I was like, the fuck? Yeah. Hot banana peppers.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a Torrance pizza from Torrance in California. Who's ordering?
Who's it for?
Noah Anderson.
Again, beef crumble, pepperoni, mushroom, chicken.
Okay.
Meat heavy, that one.
Yeah.
Meat heavy.
And because mushroom meat for vegetarians. From Flemington here in Melbourne, Victoria.
We're shouting out to Suki and Minty.
What a name.
It's got pepperoni, green pepper, baby spinach, and onion.
Oh, again, fantastic.
Oh, that sounds yum,
That sounds
actually.
really good.
Delish.
So that's the Flemington.
Mm-hmm.
From Seattle in Washington.
From Seattle. Oh my gosh, the names are the best. Rex Quimpo.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
I'm writing that down for D&D.
All right.
Rex Quimpo.
That's
I
really
love
good.
It.
Pepperoni, jalapeno peppers, baby spinach, green pepper.
Oh,
Lots of pepper. It's a spicy one.
That's a bit colourful too.
I'm so into hot peppers at the moment.
It's because you're old and like you need to feel something.
You need to feel something.
Yeah.
They make me go, I'm alive.
I understand.
I'm alive and I'm sweating on the brow. From Amersfoort in Utrecht in the Netherlands. Maybe an L?
I think that's right. Cerinthian or Cyrinthon Kist. Great name. Cyrinthon Kist.
The ingredient that started all of this, pineapple.
Yeah, here it is. And can we just say that we have ordered pizzas in a tiny little break?
They are 2 minutes away.
Yes.
So let's get through this and I'll go get the pizzas.
I got a pineapple at mine.
Pineapple, olive, green olives, black olives, chicken.
Okay.
I've got a chicken pineapple pizza coming up. Oh, I should have ordered 2 types of olives. That would have been the Amersfoort.
Which I'm pretty sure Alistair Tremblay-Birchall visited Amersfoort and hung out with one of our listener friends there, who might also be a Two in the Think Tank listener.
Oh, I see. There is crossover.
If I'm remembering that correctly. But maybe one day we do an Amersfoort live show.
Yeah.
Next, from Address Unknown, can only assume from deep within the Fortress of the Moles.
So this is kind of like the Mole 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's for Grace M.
Ham, onion, sausage, mushroom.
Oh.
Ham sausage. Yeah, I like it. I like that a lot.
And finally, from Maryville, Tennessee, maybe, in the United States.
Big shout out to Kathy with a K.
The Maryville? That's going to be a Philly steak, jalapenos, beef crumble, and bacon.
They've done it. I actually would eat that. Maryville. If you've got cheese and tomato as well.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a given.
Slice of that.
That's nice.
But I don't think you're on a family size.
No.
That on a thin crust.
Gorgeous.
Well, that's a bit much.
Thank you so much to Kathy Grace, Serinathon, Rex, Suki, Noah, Owen, George, and Hazel. Next thing we need to do is a shout out to some of our great Patreon supporters who've been on the shout out level or above for 3 straight years.
I might leave you to it then.
Please do. Obviously, I already know that Jess is doing mini Hawaiian pizzas and pina coladas behind the bar. It's actually the best thing she served up for a long time.
Thank goodness.
It sort of harkens back to when she sort of
made food.
Made
Thanks for getting
edible and drinkable.
On the straight and narrow. Appreciate that.
Have you booked a band?
Yeah, you're never going to believe it.
Who's
You're
that?
never going to believe it. Oh, my goodness. We were talking about Pearl Harbour, but now we're all going to be talking about Pearl Jam.
Whoa!
That's right.
Whoa. Even flow. Here. Seen him a few times. Very good.
Oh, I've never seen it, but I
saw Eddie Vedder solo at the...
Can't imagine they're a quality live act.
Yeah. Elderly woman behind a counter in a small town. What a tune.
Is that a great song? That's a Vedder solo.
I seem to recognize,
Don't think so, but
your face.
I like to hear it.
It's Pearl Jam, but he played it solo and at Pearl Jam. I saw him.
Oh, there you go. I love it.
Saw Pearl Jam play at a festival in New Orleans.
Really? Were they a headline act?
One of them, I think, yeah.
Isn't it incredible you could act like that and you're like, they're one of the headliners.
Yeah,
That's what because often at those American festivals, you're like, this?
Yeah.
Like the top 5 people could headline a year.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
So what are we even booking a band for, Dave?
This is the Triptych Club. I'm not sure if we said this is for people who've been on the shout-out level or above for 3 consecutive years. They haven't dropped off, so do thank them, to enshrine them. We welcome them into our clubhouse. It's a bit of theatre of the mind kind of thing. People run on in. We give them a big cheer. Once you're inside, there's food, drinks. There's all sorts of things. There's like we talk about hockey. We've got slot machines, and you always win, which is pretty freaking good. And
ding, ding, ding.
We should say once you're in, you can never leave, but why would you want to? Because you're surrounded by about 1,000 of the greatest people on earth, as well as all the best things. And we always have music, today's Pearl Jam, and food, and it's great. Jess has arrived. Dougie's here with the pizzas.
Mamma mia. How's about a tip? Work hard and be good to your mother. Now, we got 4 inductees this week. The way this works is I'm on the door. I'm going to read out your name. Dave's going to hype you up with a bit of weak wordplay, and then Jess is going to hype him up. It was so funny. Dave was doing weak wordplay before we started recording this episode, and Jess was not hyping him up. And it was like...
I wasn't on the clock.
Wasn't on the clock, and it was... Dave was like, what's happening?
Oh, yeah. I did say... it's too much context, but even with context, it sucked. You have to...
Do you have to repeat it?
Knock you on some abs. If I said that in this... If I said that in this section, you'd be forced to hype me up, which I love so much. You'd be like, woo, knock you on those abs.
All right, so we got 4 inductees this week.
I refuse to explain.
These people have been on the shout-out level for 3 straight years. Are we good to go?
Yeah.
From Middlesbrough in Great Britain, please welcome in Danielle Lindsay.
The opposite of Danielle, it's Danielle. More like Danny Heaven.
Yes, there it is.
That's what I'm implying.
From Scottsdale, Arizona in the United States, welcome in David Green.
Best I've ever seen, David Green.
Yeah.
Man, I can smell that barbecue sauce. From Manly West in Queensland, Australia, welcome in Hannah Hicks.
Hannah, I have a high five from you.
Sometimes it is hard to help you. Woo! Give him a
What would you
high
say
five,
for
Hannah.
Hicks?
Hickey?
You see, I thought of it on that. It was a bit much.
Hannah, can I have a high five was better to
Hannah,
you.
can I have a high five? Hicks.
Woo! No, it's good.
Hannah
It's good. Move
Hicks,
on. Yes.
The landing sticks. No, all right.
So
It is hard. It is hard.
But Hannah, we think you're freaking amazing.
Yeah. Won't throw a spanner in your works. No, it's hard.
No, that's
Yeah,
not bad.
sorry.
Better than fucking Kenna. Have a high five.
And finally from
Jesus Christ.
North Epping in New South Wales, welcome in Zoe DL.
DL and Pasco, more like DL and Zoe. Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
Thank you. You really need to remember it, otherwise I sound insane.
But also, I think that show really helped get the pronunciation of DL off the...
Yeah, that's
there's
right.
There's a Z in there.
Yeah.
Welcome
I
into the
thought you'd
club.
misread.
Well, I did in the past because Zoe's given some great questions for Who Knew It, so...
Now you've got it locked and loaded.
Yep. Welcome into the club, Zoe, Hannah, David, and Danielle. Make yourselves right at home. And this doesn't happen every week, but it is happening this week. We have an inductee into the Triple Triptych Club.
Oh, my God.
This is for people who've been signed up on the shout-out level for 9 straight years.
Oh, wow. We open up the extra section of this the place for you. A second velvet rope.
Yeah.
Yes. And inside, there's just like gold everywhere, and there's like Leonardo DiCaprio's painted your portraits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everything.
Like a French girl.
Yeah. It's a reverse Titanic. No, that is Titanic.
Yes.
I thought for a second he was the French girl.
No.
But
He's not the French
in this
girl.
section, he can
he can be. He'll sit for you if you want.
That's what you want.
That's how important you are. So this is just the 13th inductee into the Triple Triptych Club. Now they will also, from me, they'll be assigned an episode from our back catalogue, which they will be the caretaker of. I was thinking I might even go back into the old show notes and start putting caretaker and their name.
That's fun.
That's fun.
Dave, you salute them and say something that comes to your mind at random.
Like a bit of a compliment.
And then Jess gives you a kiss, air kiss. All right, so are we ready?
We'll see.
We'll see.
If it's air.
We'll see.
Could be
Maybe.
Could be a big old sloppy pash.
sloppy pash.
Sloppy pash. I've got to actually look up which episode that I'm assigning them.
And you thought rather than searching the number, you'll scroll all the way back.
Look at
500 plus
I'm actually
episodes.
a really quick scroller. Oh, my God. A beautiful tribute. All right. Please welcome into the Triple Triptych Club from Madison in WV State, West Virginia. Mama. Welcome in Tyler Thompson.
Tyler Thompson, you complete me. Salute.
And you are now officially the caretaker of Episode 13, Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, long may she reign.
Oh, wow.
That brings us to the end of the episode. Welcome into the club, Tyler. I'll send you over to Leo, and you can either paint him or be painted by him or whatever you like. He's on the clock. He'll do whatever you...
Exactly.
He'll do whatever you ask.
Whatever
basically.
you want. Yeah.
And yeah, anything we need to tell people before we go, Bopper?
They can suggest a topic if they'd like. There's a link in the show notes. It's also on our website, which is dogoonpod.com. And you can find us on social media, Do Go On Pod or Do Go On Podcast. Sorry, I got distracted because I
Smelling pizza?
No, because I was looking at who Guthrie is following, and he's following us. Did he follow us back?
Oh, I must have followed us back.
What?
Guth?
In the last 30 minutes?
He hasn't posted for years, but he's still obviously...
Yeah. Then I was like, I must be looking at the wrong thing, but no, followers is us, sure.
That's not
But I think he's following...
The Guth can't be following... No.
Yeah, no, I think so. Anyway, let's...
What the heck?
Guthrie, if you're hearing this, we're big fans.
We're
big
new
fans of your work.
yes.
Big fans of your work.
All right, boot this baby home, Dave.
Hey, we'll be back next week. Honestly, it would probably come up in his feed if he does follow us because
he followed us back.
We'll put this episode out. He'll be like, "Oh, the Niihau. I've been to that island." He's listening right now. Hey,
sorry for objectifying you.
And you're
based on your name, I expected you to be 80 years old and wear tweed, and you seem like a young, cool guy.
You look like
you're younger than us.
You're like Luke Perry in
yes
in Fifth Element, sort of.
But also a great journalist. That's more important.
Exactly. I read your entire Business Insider article. I think it's fantastic. I've linked to it below if people want to read your great work. So thank you very much. Well, until next week, when we find another journalist to follow on Instagram,
and
we'll be
look, if he's listening for the first time, don't make it sound like we do this all. We don't do this all the time.
You're special.
You are the only one for us.
Yes.
We'll be back next week with another episode. Until then, thank you so much. And until then, it's goodbye.
And laters.
And bye.
And pizza.
That new thing? Yeah, we've got it. The Drop by GNC, bringing you all the newness that matters. Handpicked by the pros who actually know what's up and what's proven to work. We keep you on top of the trends and dialed into what's next. Whether you're crushing it at the gym, leveling up your game, or thriving every day, The Drop by GNC is where the latest solutions in health and wellness land first. Non-stop innovation and fresh finds daily. Explore what's new and what's next on The Drop by GNC.
Big news! Wayfair's tax refund sale is on now. Right now through March 2nd, you can score up to 70% off furniture, decor, appliances, rugs, and more. With fast and easy shipping straight to your door. Plus, amazing flash deals. Shop Wayfair's tax refund sale now to make the most of your refund with huge savings through March 2nd at wayfair.com.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Don't forget to sign up to our tour mailing list so we know where in the world you are and we can come and tell you when we're coming there.
Wherever we go, we always hear 6 months later, oh, you should come to Manchester. We were just in Manchester.
We were just there, but this way you'll never miss out. And don't forget to sign up, go to our Instagram, click our link tree. Very, very easy.
It means we know to come to you, and you'll also know that we're coming to you.
Yeah, we'll come to you, you come to us. Very good.
And we give you a spam-free guarantee.